All right, welcome here to Raider Football on NorthfieldLive.com and KYMN Radio. It is a nice 43 degrees and chilly here and a pretty dark day at Owatonna High School. Those watching on Northfield Live, if you did not see the game note, we will not be able to show the field tonight. So if you watched the JM game earlier in the season, it's going to be like that. We're here looking at me all game. But tonight, the Northfield Raiders football team takes on the Owatonna Huskies in Section 1-5A championship here. Winner will go to the state tournament. Raiders coming off a very good win over New Prague. Huskies coming off a great win over John Marshall. We'll see nice rivalry rematch here in sections. Obviously, these two teams met in the regular season at Northfield for Northfield's homecoming. Owatonna was able to spoil that one. We'll see if Northfield can fight back here in Owatonna for a chance at the state bid. Northfield looking for a strong win today. They looked good in New Prague. Obviously, it was a close one. Came down to the wire with that Stephen Callister game-winning field goal in the last few seconds. Northfield looking for a little bit of a cleaner win today. But they'll have to take whatever they can get. Owatonna, a very high-flying offense and a great defense. It's going to be a tough matchup for the Raiders, but they have been rolling in the last few weeks with the win over Tartan and the section win in their first round versus New Prague. So we'll see what they have in store for us here. It is about 6:37 here at Owatonna High School, and their beautifully newly renovated field, nice turf field. Just a great field for football here in Owatonna. As Northfield and Owatonna both out on the field right now. They are still warming up. I'm tonight's play-by-play announcer, Joey Hudson. Lance Reister is going to be producing for us mostly, and Adam Van Sickle will be running some cameras for us as Raiders out for their pregame warm-up along Owatonna. Lance did get a chance to interview Northfield's head coach, Brent Ewell, before the game. These pregame interviews are brought to us by Hometown Credit Union, serving 26 counties in southern Minnesota. They have 2 locations in Owatonna, 1 in Faribault, and 1 in Northfield. We're going to cut to this interview here with Lance Reister and head coach Brent Ewell now.
All right, I am here with head football coach Brent Ewell. And coach, tonight we've got the section championship game versus Owatonna. But first, let's step back and rehash last week's great win versus New Prague. That was a great back and forth game and ended up obviously in the positive way. Let's let you break that down a little bit.
Yeah, well, first off, hats off to New Prague. I mean, they're a really, really good football team. You know, coming into the game, they're 6-2, and their only losses were to us and Owatonna, and they beat some really good teams from Section 2 and Section 3, some top 10 opponents, and they're a good football team, and they were well prepared, and they always play hard and are physical. And told our kids, I feel a little bit like a broken record maybe on doing this interview, but I told our kids if we show up and we're ready to be physical and to be tough and to do those little things that we talk about, I like our chances against a lot of teams. I mean, but if we don't show up ready to work hard and do those things on the field, then we're rolling the dice with what the result's going to be and what the outcome will be. And our kids did a great job coming out and firing, and we played really good defense. We were flying around. Logan Prescott was on a different level than what I've seen him on the defensive side of the ball. He's a big physical kid, and he sure was on Saturday night. And then up front, defensively, especially Kyan Rauch and Henry Weber, only a sophomore. He's been playing tremendous and just has a motor that he just keeps going and not overpowering kid on the D line. He's a little bit of a smaller DN, but man, his motor and his relentlessness really get him to the football, and he's fun to watch, and can't wait to continue to coach him this year and on to years to come. And then offensively, we struggled right away with being consistent, and I think that's kind of been our thing that we really worked on is, we got to be able to move the football, doing the fundamental things and doing our basics, and then when it's time to take shots and add the wrinkles that we have for a specific offense, we got to be able to execute on those plays and not have discipline penalties like false starts or lining up wrong. So we kind of got it going there in the second half and offensively, and we had some big plays from some of our big time playmakers, and then, New Prague, because they're a good team, all good teams. I think we just talked about it off the air. All good teams are able to battle back and they find a way. And we did the same thing and responded really well. And I think the biggest thing I'm proud of them about throughout the game is, again, the fight, and I'll never as a coach, that's the one thing that I want to hang my hat on all the time is I want our kids to play tough and to be physical. And I tell them that all the time. That's what we care about as a coaching staff. If you guys come out and you do the little things right and play really hard, we can live with whatever the result is. And we'll try to fix the execution during practice. And our kids did that. And New Prague had some big plays, like especially the kickoff return for a touchdown. That really, it's such a game of momentum. And for our kids to be able to overcome that and respond offensively and defensively was very encouraging to see. And then again, I was telling our guys, I was so proud of them because I think we had a couple goal line stands or red zone stands where we held them out of the end zone, and then obviously they missed a field goal. But that last one that we held them out on, I think we had 4 or 5 sophomores on the field. It was great to see. Obviously, really good experience for those kids, those sophomores at that level. But at the same time, like just the ability to plug and play a little bit, and again, proud of our program for. We've had that all year. We've had kids on and off the field, captains on and off the field because of injury, and kids having to step up and play. And I think it's a testament to them and how they prepared for the game and how bad they wanted it, the hunger that they had towards the end of the game and the ability to execute the last drive offensively, being able to, spike the ball. Not something in high school football that it seems super easy and maybe made it look a little bit easy on the last drive, but it's something that you don't get a chance to practice all that often, and to be able to execute the way we did. And then obviously our kicker extraordinaire, Stephen Kalstead, kicking the game winner. And he did a great job, and he's a really good kicker. He's been an asset all year for us. But I told the guys yesterday at practice when we were giving out our weekly awards that Stephen did a great job, and it was a really good kick. And I give him a lot of credit for just having the confidence to be able to do that. It takes a special person to be able to do that. But there's 10 other people on the field that the process was right. The snap was there, the hold was there, the protection was there. And oftentimes in high school football, it's not always just the kicker who you got to quote unquote trust or send out there, but it's the other 10 people to make sure they can do their job. And it's more difficult than what it looks like to be able just to kick a field goal. And I think it was a 34-yarder or something like that Stephen banged. That thing would have been good from another 10, I think. And no doubt in our coaching staff and our team's mind that's what we were going to do. And we got it down there. We were going to put the ball on Steven's foot, I guess to say, and go for the win. So
Noah Ackerman, the long snapper there, and
Kyan Rauch actually is in that situation. Noah does sometimes too, but especially with Raucher being out for several weeks this year, Noah stepped in and was able to do some of the field goal stuff. And then Carter Dumonso works there too. Just again with the different injuries we've had this year, Coach Pagel had to do. He kind of runs that operation, and he had to make sure we had several kids prepared for field goal PAT. I mean, again, it's one thing that can often be overlooked, especially in high school football. But we've spent some time on it, and it's we always say it's a scoring play. It's huge, and it came up huge for us this week. And quite honestly, against New Prague, when we played them the first time, field goals came up huge. Although we got one blocked,
right?
It was a big play for them, but the extra points are really big to be able to have because they're certainly not guaranteed in high school football.
Absolutely, yeah. I was really quickly from our perspective, we did call out the snap and the hold, but also we were noticing that Steven was so confident. He wasn't even warming up his leg on the sidelines. He was walking around. He's kind of hanging with the guys, and then of course he walks out and tries to hype up the student section a little bit. It was pretty awesome. That's confidence right there. That was awesome. Yeah,
it sure was. So I didn't know this until actually the next day or two or whatever afterwards. I was talking with one of the coaches, and I guess from my understanding, Steven was like, "I'm going to win the game for us. I'm going to win the game for us." So he was pretty excited. So he was ready for the moment, and he executed perfectly. So I'm really happy for him and for everyone in our program that we were able to battle hard and do those little things right. I think sometimes that's it's a testament to the kids and how hard how much they want it and how hard they played. And again, would have been really, really easy to give up a late touchdown in the last couple minutes of the game, but to be able to not only make the stop and keep fighting, but then offensively be able to execute and go down the field in crunch time and execute such a big field goal. That was so much fun to be a part of.
Yes, and congratulations. Now tonight you have Owatonna again. You seem to have to play Owatonna twice every year. once during the regular season and once in sections. And here you are again, section championship this evening at Owatonna on their brand new field. That's got to be exciting to go down there.
Yeah, really exciting. I haven't had a chance to even see the facilities at all. Just pictures, I guess, is all, but not in person. So we're really thankful for the opportunity to play in a section championship game, no matter where it's being held. And Owatonna is a really good football team, and they're always well prepared and they're physical and they're going to bring the fight. So we need to be able to match that. And again, just stay within what we do. Offensively, try to move the ball more consistently and get our run game going a little bit. And then when it's time to take our shots and make big plays, we got to be able to execute on them. And then defensively, we got to stop a really good offense. Their quarterback is really good. I don't know I don't have the statistics with me right now, but I want to say they're probably one of the best passing attacks in the whole state and in 5A. No one's really slowed them down except for, the top two teams in state. And they still move the ball pretty consistently against those pretty stout defenses as well. So we have quite the challenge ahead of us tonight defensively. And again, I think there are a lot of schematic things that we've changed a little bit with personnel and availability of kids. But the biggest thing it comes down to is defensively is we got to be able to prevent big plays. We got to tackle. And if we do that and we show up and we're physical and we tackle well, prevent some of those big plays, I like our chances.
That sounds like an absolute excellent game plan to me. Coach, I don't have anything else other than that. Good luck with that execution. I think you guys can do it. Good luck tonight.
All right. Thank you.
Decisions can be hard. Whether you're picking out home design details, choosing a college, or planning a wedding, you put a lot of thought into life's big events. But paying for it all is easy with a home equity line of credit from Hometown Credit Union. Rates are always affordable, and you can quickly apply online at hometowncu.coop. Make the decision easy with a Hometown Credit Union HELOC. Equal housing lender.
All right, and we're back here after that pregame interview brought to us by Hometown Credit Union. As Coach Brent Ewell said, Owatonna has an amazing passing attack, and they do upload their stats to MN Football Hub, so we can look at those. Jacob Ginsky has completed 211 passes. He's completing 55.9% of his attempts. He has thrown for 1,897 yards, averaging 9 yards per attempt. He's thrown 16 touchdowns to 3 picks, though. He has been absolutely electric through the air. Their ground game has been good, too, led by Brennan Sletton. He has rushed for 669 yards and 8 touchdowns. He is having a great year on the ground. But the really big standout is their big receiver, Nolan Ginsky. He has caught 56 passes for 875 yards and 5 touchdowns, along with Caleb Huddlepeter, who has gone for 557 yards and 7 touchdowns. They have an amazing high-flying offense and a great defense that we saw stifle the Raiders a little bit there earlier in the season, but they put up a great game, and we're going to see a great matchup here tonight. We have about 11 minutes until scheduled kickoff here, so we're going to take an ad break. Be right back to you here on KYMN Radio and NorthfieldLive.com.
Looking for the pitch. The man downfield throws a flat pattern. Caught! At the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! And now he's going to go backwards again. Dumps it down the field. This one is picked off! The Raiders pick it off. Looking. Goes downfield, got a man down there. This one is caught! He fakes the handoff. Kaiser up the middle. Got hole! Down the middle! He's going to go all the way! No, he's going to stop Kaiser as he's going to go all the way. Hands off. Up the middle. It's going to be Kaiser looking for a hole. Another hole. There he goes! He's going to go in the end zone! No, he's going to touch Kaiser. In the end zone he goes. Touchdown. In the pistol. Going to hand up the middle. Stacked up in the backfield. He won't get there. He'll be shut down. Here. Ball's back. Kicked. It is good! It's good! 3.4 seconds left on the clock. He kicked it through.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. Do you have HSA dollars that you're looking at wondering, hey, what can I use these on? Did you know you can use HSA, HRA, and other health savings accounts to pay for your LASIK procedure? In addition, if you have a Flex account, you can set aside money in your Flex account for next year to use towards LASIK.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bress, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Fireside Orchard and Gardens has gone to great lengths to make their orchard enjoyable for the entire family. Fireside Orchard has cider, pies, fudge, and they grow 27 of our favorite Minnesota varieties, such as Honeycrisp, Sweet Tango, Zester, and Harrelson. Open 7 days a week, 9 to 6, until December 24th. Avoid the crowds and stop by during the week. Fireside Orchard and Gardens is located just west of Northfield on Highway 19. Check them out on Facebook, see a full list of apples at firesideorchard.com, then stop for the apples and stay for the gardens at Fireside Orchard and Gardens.
What if you could choose to make a positive difference in the lives of others just by where you choose to bank? When you bank with Hometown Credit Union, you are participating in a not-for-profit cooperative. We proudly reinvest into our communities through free financial education to people of all ages. We believe people can make better money decisions when equipped with the financial knowledge they need. Learn more about how you can join Hometown to make a difference and support our financial education outreach at www.hometowncu.coop.
And we're back here. Raiders taking the field here at Owatonna. We do have starting lineups tonight for the Northfield Raiders, brought to us by Ritchie Eye Clinic. They're offering $500 off of all LASIK treatment until the end of the year, so take advantage of that. That is Ritchie Eye Clinic, our starting lineup sponsor tonight. Starting for the Raiders at quarterback is Seth Thompson, with running backs Cam Kaiser and Owen Murphy behind him. At wide receiver is Jacob Geiger and Gavin Novotny, with Daniel Warden expected to start at tight end. Our offensive line from left to right is Trenton Zavarelli at tackle, John Newberg at guard, Noah Ackerman at center, and on the other side, Carter DeMonso at guard and Kyan Rauk at right tackle. There is our starting offensive lineup for the Northfield Raiders, brought to us by Ritchie Eye Clinic. We do also have the defense here that we will pull up in a second if you're watching on NorthfieldLive.com. There it is, our Northfield Raiders starting defense. There is Gavin Novotny, cornerback, Jacob Geiger, defensive back, Daniel Warden, linebacker, Owen Murphy, linebacker, Cam Kaiser, defensive back. Owen's on there twice. We'll figure it out. But Michael Stewart is also in there, the defensive back. Logan Prescott also as a linebacker. Henry Weber on the defensive end. And Kyan Rauk and Noah Ackerman on that defensive line. We'll take an ad break.
Joey,
nope, we will
just curiosity. We know Kyan Rauk's got going to SDSU.
We do.
Anybody else in there that you've seen?
We have not heard anything else from this class of Northfield Raiders so far this year.
Yeah, I guess I saw the other day that
that I've seen at least.
Kaiser just signed.
Oh, I didn't see that.
He signed. Let me look here. Let me look.
We'll stop for a second here.
Yeah, and let's see who else. Austin Kep is going to play baseball.
Austin Kep. He's out of the lineup for now as he is dealing with a shoulder injury, but he has committed to the St. Cloud State baseball team, where he will attend next year. So we'll see him we won't see him, but he'll be on the sidelines tonight here for the Raiders as they are lining up here on their sideline. But Owatonna has still yet to take the field as they are playing Enter Sandman and lining up under their Big Husky inflatable. There they are taking the field.
Here we go.
The Raiders are lined up.
Cam signed a tender with the Austin Bruins at an NAHL hockey team.
So big news there for Cam Kaiser, our senior running back. He is also a captain, signing his tender there for a hockey team, which is very big news. As I gotta say, I'm not too familiar with the hockey, but with all that hockey stuff right there, but big news there for Cam Kaiser. Exciting news for the Northfield Raiders, as we'll be very excited to see what he has in our future here. Obviously, Kyan Rauch also going to South Dakota State, and Austin Kep going to St. Cloud for baseball. We'll see how other people progress throughout this signing period on this senior roster.
Yeah, next Wednesday is National Signing Day, and so I know Ayla Puppy is going to sign her national letter of intent with U of M.
Puppy so, on the girls' hockey team.
Yeah.
We will see them coming up this winter.
Yep. I asked some of the other parents that I know there's some other, Lucy Larson.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
She's going to go play. Oh, my goodness. Her mom just told me yesterday. Now I don't remember. But I haven't heard about when their signing day is yet. But so far, the only one they know that's signing on next Wednesday is Ayla Puppy.
Yeah.
But so if there's anybody listening, if there's other students that are signing,
send us a message or something.
Let us know. Yeah.
Let us know somehow, as we would love to get that senior recognition, as Owatonna is now lining up for the national anthem, which I believe we will stay here for.
Let's go ahead and
we're going to take an ad break.
Yeah, we'll take an ad break since we don't have video. Yeah, we'll go ahead and cut to a commercial break today.
We're going to take an ad break. You're listening on KYMN Radio, AM 1080, 95.1 FM, KYMNradio.net, or watching here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Community Resource Bank. You can bank from anywhere, anytime you want. The CRB mobile banking app makes it easy to keep track of your balances, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, and deposit checks any time of day or night. With branches in Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville, we can offer solutions for businesses, residential, and investment accounts. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Look to River Valley Eye Professionals in Northfield for all of your eye care essentials. Our compassionate team is proud to offer state-of-the-art, innovative technologies to provide a wide array of eye care services, including routine examinations, treatment of ocular disease, dry eye management, surgical co-management, and more. With over 500 designer frames, River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Northfield is a unique town with passionate people. So much passion that it can be hard to keep up. That's why, if you're into art, local politics, sports, or anything else, Northfield Public Broadcasting is here to serve you. NPB is a free public access local television station that accepts submissions on anything you care about. NPB is a place to hear community voices and to share your own voice. Check it out.
And we're back here. Northfield won the toss earlier. They elected to defer to the second half, and we'll kick off to the south end zone. We are seeing them out on the field now as we are just about to get underway here at Owatonna High School for this section championship game. It is the Section 1 5A section championship game. Winner will go to state, as I believe there is one game in between the first round and going to U.S. Bank Stadium in the state tournament here for the Section 5A state tournament. But for now, Raiders taking on the Owatonna Huskies, as Stephen Callistad will line up to do the first kickoff here at Owatonna High School. Big game for the Raiders. Obviously, I don't know if I really need to say that. But the section championship game, Raiders, I believe they haven't been to the section championship game since 2015. They haven't been to state since 2010, we believe. Those numbers are not exact, but that's what we're going with here. Callistad talking to the ref. Owatonna still in their huddle on the sideline. Raider kickoff has been great all year. We'll see what they have in store for us right now for this first kickoff of the game. Callistad still talking to the ref. Raiders coming in with a 3-1 conference record. Their only loss in the conference coming to Owatonna. Owatonna coming in with a perfect 4-0 conference record. They are obviously the 1 seed. We are the 2 seed here for this championship game. Owatonna now lining up for their kick return. Not sure who the returners are. Callistad still talking to the ref. Northfield will defend the south end zone. Owatonna going left to right. Callistad stepping back now for this kickoff here. And we are underway. There it is. It's a little squibber to the right side. It's fumbled by Owatonna, and Northfield falls on it. And this might be Northfield ball. Northfield was the only people around, and it is Raider ball immediately off of a little squibber that bounces right off the Owatonna front line, and Northfield falls on it right away. So an electric start for the Northfield Raiders here already, as we'll try to figure out who was the Raider who fell on that. Northfield with a great special teams play to start this one off. Hopefully that's a tone setter here. Raiders coming out strong. We'll see what quarterback Seth Thompson has in store for us here. Yeah.
Me muted there. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself.
Okay.
I can't quite see who recovered that, but
yeah, the PA announcer didn't get it either. So we'll see the Raiders. We got to reset the clock a little bit here, as we'll see the Northfield Raiders. Is that Cam in at quarterback? Yes,
that
it is
a Cam Kaiser.
Cam Kaiser in at quarterback, shotgun, running back to his right. He fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, going up the middle. He'll pick up a few yards before being tackled after a gain of 4.
Yeah, nice keeper there. Faked to Geiger coming across, and Cam was just able to keep it and go just a little bit off to the right-hand side. Picking up a solid 4 yards, it looks like.
Raiders will rotate between Seth Thompson and Cam Kaiser in at quarterback today, as they have been the last few games. It worked very well versus New Prague and especially Tartan, as we will see them continue to go for that. Raiders coming back out. Kaiser still in at quarterback. Wing to the right, 2 receivers out wide to the right, running back to his right. He's out of shotgun, fakes the handoff again, going to the outside this time before he is met by the Huskies at the line of scrimmage for a gain of a few inches, but not much.
Very similar play. This time he faked it to the back that was standing right next to him and tried to go to about the same spot. He tried to kick it outside that time. The Owatonna defensive end was able to ramp him up rather quickly.
Yeah,
still a gain of about a yard.
Oh, yeah, they will give him about a yard there, so it's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Northfield Raiders. So Raiders coming out, still in their huddle, breaking it now. Owatonna defense looked good on that play. Doing a great job wrapping up Kaiser. But here he is back in at quarterback. Running back to his left. He takes a snap, drops back to pass. Looking to his left. Uncorks a pretty deep ball, and it is picked off by Owatonna at the 21-yard line. Owatonna with the pick off Cam Kaiser's first attempted pass, and the Raiders turn it over. That's the Owatonna safety there. He just rolled over and jumped that ball, got in front of the Raider receiver, and was able to make a play. So unfortunate there for the Raiders, not able to capitalize at all after the great special teams play. Owatonna backed up to their own 22-yard line, though.
Yeah, it essentially worked like a kickoff there,
yeah,
I guess.
Basically a kickoff with a little time wasted. That's what we'll call it here. Owatonna, Ginsky coming out in shotgun, running back to the left and behind him. 2 receivers to his right, motions 1 over to the left. Takes his hands it off to his running back, who picks up about 3 yards there on that run before being stopped by the Northfield Raiders.
Yeah, it looked like, I think that was Nick Eschen.
Yeah, Eschen, the leading tackler on that, but it looks like there was few in there, but
yep, an assist by Cam Kaiser, I would say.
I think so. So we'll see what the Raider defense has for us here as Owatonna is back out. Ginsky out of shotgun, running back to his left, trips to his right. We'll see what they have for us here. He had a great game against Northfield earlier in the season. He motions the receiver to his left, and he hands it off again, running up the middle. That's Sletton. He'll pick up a few yards there and make it about 3rd and 2. So we'll see what the Raiders have for us here after the Brennan Sletton game. That's Owen Murphy on the tackle there, one of the Raiders' best linebackers. Warden also met him there with that tackle, I believe. So Ginsky's going to come back out of shotgun again, running back to his left, 2 receivers out wide to the right. He will take the snap, hand it off. Sletton again up the middle, and he is stuffed. Brennan Sletton is stuffed by the Raider defense on a run up the middle. He just gets right back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th and 3. Owatonna Huskies going to have to punt here on their first drive. So defensive showdown so far as the Raiders force Owatonna to go 3 and out.
Yeah, very nice defensive stand there by the Northfield Raider defense.
Kaiser.
Go ahead.
Kaiser and I believe Jake Geiger, the returners there. Both out there. Kaiser is to the right. Geiger is to the left. Snap's good. Punts off.
Whoa, what a
towards
good punt.
Kaiser. What a big one going all the way back to the 34. It's muffed, but Geiger picks it up.
No, Gavin Novotny.
No, that's Novotny picking it up. He brings it back to the 33-yard line. So a weird play there. Kaiser, it hits it right off of him at about the 28-yard line. Bounces around a little bit before it finds Novotny, and he picks up about a few extra yards on that one. Either way, Raiders going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, when Kaiser, he tried to, it came in against his body, and he had his hands out in front of him. He was going to kind of cradle it, but it just kind of slipped right through the basket. That happens a lot of times in football when you let the ball hit you in the chest. You don't catch it with your hands, but that's the way you do want to receive it as a punt returner. But
exactly.
It's exactly what it did. It went right through his arms, and it was just kind of right at his feet, but he had guys right on him. He couldn't even bend over to pick it up, but thankfully Gavin Novotny was there and able to pick it up.
Yep. Kaiser back in at quarterback out of shotgun, motions receiver to his left. He will hand it off to the running back. That is Logan Prescott, who will get about a yard there. Logan trying to move the pile there. He did get a few yards he did get his 1 yard after contact as he met at the line of scrimmage, but not a big gain, so it's going to be 2nd and 9 here for the Northfield Raiders. Already only 8 minutes left in the first quarter in this section championship game. We'll see Kaiser move around from quarterback to running back throughout this one. As Kaiser comes back out in shotgun yet again, running back to his left, wing to his right. He will take it, fake the handoff, fake another handoff, roll out to his right. He has a defender in the backfield, though. He's looking to throw it away. He does get it off. Kaiser gets the throwaway right at Logan Prescott's feet. It was not a competitive pass. Kaiser just looking to get it out of his hands. Smart play there by the senior as he takes the down instead of the sack. So it's going to be 3rd and long here for the Raiders at 3rd and 9.
Yeah, that was a smart play there by Kaiser to get rid of it. He was being chased, and he was getting near the sideline. You don't want to take the loss of yards. You want to stay right there, and so he throws it at a good spot where it's not going to get intercepted or anything crazy going to happen.
Kaiser back out in shotgun, running back to his left. 2 receivers out to his right, 1 to his left. Takes it, drops back, steps up, avoids pressure, but he is eventually brought down by Owatonna's pass rush. Owatonna's pass rush getting into the backfield there. Kaiser shakes off one, but is met by another. Blake Davidson on the sack of Cam Kaiser, going to force the Raiders to punt.
Yeah, good job there by Owatonna defense, bringing some good pressure. Cam did escape the first one, couldn't escape the second one, and so a loss of, a solid 7 yards here as they get ready to punt here. 4th and 16.
Kaiser, the punter, on the right hash. It's a low punt, bounces off right in front of him, but he gets it off. It's a good one, going back to about the 40-yard line where the Raiders will let it bounce.
Boy, did that hit Gavin Novotny?
I'm not sure, but it's touched right about the 42. So Owatonna going to take over at their own 42-yard line here on Owatonna's nice new turf field.
Yeah, back and forth we're going here a little bit. Neither offense is able to get much going here so far.
Yeah, I'd say it's more just the defense overpowering the offenses and the offensives not doing anything, if you know what I mean. But Raiders looking to bounce back a little here on defense or keep doing what they're doing or what they did in the Owatonna's first drive. Ginski back out there for Owatonna. He's in shotgun, trips to his right. Running back to his right. Raiders still getting in position defensively. One receiver out wide to his left. He'll motion in his running back out to the wide left. He drops back to pass. Looking to his left. He's wide open. There is no Raiders in there. 20, or 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Owatonna. Weird defensive play there as the Raiders were clearly in zone, but there was no one around. Nolan Ginski, who takes home a big touchdown for 58 yards to put Owatonna up early. It is now 6-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, pending an extra point. Raider defense just broke down there. No one stepped back to guard Nolan Ginski or the other receiver near him. Weird play by the Northfield Raiders as they allow a big touchdown.
Yeah, they should have seen that one coming. I guarantee you they practiced that play a lot
I'm sure
this
they
week.
did. They took the top right off the defense.
He just ran right by him.
Oh, yeah. There was no defensive try there. But moving on to the extra point for Owatonna. Snap, hold good, and the kick is perfect. Owatonna takes a 7-0 lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're listening on KYMN Radio or NorthfieldLive.com.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
At Northfield Retirement Community, we offer a wide range of independent living solutions. Our newly renovated and spacious Northwood Pines apartments offer one bedroom plus den in various dimensions and configurations. Feel at home once you've made this space yours at NRC Northwood Pines. Check us out and schedule a tour at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
And we're back here for the kickoff after Owatonna takes the 7-0 lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard after the big 58-yard play for the Owatonna Huskies, just taking the top off the Raider defense as he was completely untouched. The receiver Nolan Ginski was. Kaiser and Geiger out to return this kick. It's a little squibber right up the middle. It'll bounce right to Jake Geiger, who will take it, looking to go up the middle, looking for something to happen, but he is brought down with great special teams by Owatonna right at the 20-yard line. Jacob Geiger on the return there. A little squibber bounced right to him. He tried to make some magic happen, but just couldn't quite get anything.
Yeah, this would be a good time to remind everybody that we're not allowed to show the field here today. That's why you're looking at Joey Hudson and not the field. Owatonna Live is the only authorized live streamer to show the field. We still do have a camera here, both pointed at Joey, and Adam Van Sickle is pointing one at the game, but we're only recording it for when Joey's going to write a game recap here later tonight. So
there's Seth Thompson back in at quarterback. He hands it off. Stuffed right up the middle for a loss, though. Raiders lose 4 on an attempted rush there. Geiger, the attempted runner, who just could not get anything, so it's going to be 2nd and 14 now for the Northfield Raiders. Owatonna's defense has showed up to play so far. Seth Thompson in at quarterback, though, for the Northfield Raiders.
Yeah.
Thompson taking the play back to the huddle now. Owatonna defense has looked great, as I said. Northfield offense still looking to get anything going. As Thompson in shotgun. 2 receivers out wide to the right. Running back to his right. Wing to the left. He'll take it, drop back. Quick bubble screen to Geiger, but he is blown up for a loss of 2. They're going to call it a loss of 1, but it's a loss. Northfield offense not getting anything going here so far.
Yeah, Owatonna's got a really good defense.
They do.
They've definitely scouted Northfield. They know what's coming.
Obviously, they've played earlier in the season. Those quick plays to Geiger and Kaiser might not work as well up against a team who's already seen him, so we'll see how Northfield adjusts to this. We didn't see a whole lot of those plays up against New Prague, though. It was a lot of different plays than what we've seen earlier in the season, so we'll expect the Raiders to keep switching it up. Here, see what they have for us here on 3rd and 15. Thompson in its shotgun. 2 receivers to his left, 1 out wide to the right. Running back to his left. He drops back to pass. Big drop back. Looking deep to the left. Kaiser up the middle. Incomplete. And late flag right at the 45-yard line where Kaiser was. This looks like DPI right here as all the players are moving down. That was a great pass to Cam Kaiser.
That would be my initial reaction, would be defensive pass interference, but
the way that
the flag came late and he was looking,
he was
really
play.
Yeah, he was kind of looking there at our players. So
no, they are back in Northfield back up. This is not on Owatonna. Nope. Defensive pass interference. So Northfield will move up there on the automatic.
These officials are mic'd. I don't know why.
They're mic'd, but you can definitely hear it cutting out. I heard that in the pregame too. So that's a big play for the Raiders. They'll move them up to the 31-yard line.
There we go, first down for the Raiders.
There's the Raiders' first down. They'll take it, though. It was a good pass from Seth Thompson, a little underthrown, but it was a deep one right to the 45-yard line. Kaiser just couldn't haul it in with the defensive pass interference, obviously. But Thompson will come out and shotgun Kaiser to his right, two wide receivers out left. He'll take the snap, hand it off, fake hand it off to Kaiser, try to run it up his middle himself and lose about a yard. Thompson on the QB keeper there. Good idea to try to throw him off, but couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough road. I don't know what we're trying to set up there by keep trying to run up the middle, but maybe we're trying to set something up.
Northfield is a team that likes to run up the middle, but Owatonna has shown that they're not going to let that happen, so we'll see how the Raiders continue to adjust here. I would expect a lot more runs to the outside, as that's what Northfield has really excelled at, but Owatonna definitely has the playmakers to stop that. We'll see what Northfield does.
Yeah, as Seth Thompson comes back in at quarterback. Northfield's never in a big rush to get the play going, that's for sure. But the play clock is down to 2-1 and just barely gets it off.
Thompson's going to hand it off to Kaiser, who gets stopped. Owatonna's defense has just come out to eat tonight with a tackle for loss of 2 yards. Northfield back to 3rd and 14 now after the tackle for loss and back-to-back tackles for loss. We'll see what Northfield does here. Got a pass, I'm assuming, but it has not looked great so far from the Raiders. We'll see how they adjust, as Owatonna's defense has just been stopping them in that front seven. The pass rush has been great. The defensive stop has been great. The run stopping has been great. Raiders coming out in a bunch set. Thompson in shotgun. Kaiser to his right. 2 receivers out to his right. He'll fake the handoff, drop back to his right. Looking for Kaiser on the swing. Kaiser just picks it up on his knees, but he is tackled short. About 3 yards up to the 39-yard line is Cam Kaiser.
Very nice catch by Cam Kaiser out in the flat. A nice little swing play.
The ball was thrown a little out in front of him. Kaiser had to reach out, caught it out about his knees there. But he does make a nice play there. Fighting, it's going to be 4th and short. Raiders going to go for it here.
They are definitely looking like they're going to go for it.
I believe so. Yeah, that's 4th and 2 here. Thompson in a quarterback. 1 receiver out wide to his right. Kaiser to his right. 2 receivers to his left. And he's going to drop back. He's going to punt it. Thompson on the punt. It's a great one. Oh, my goodness. Great bounce, too, all the way up to the 15-yard line where the Raiders eventually touch it. So a great punt from Seth Thompson.
Yep.
Pins Owatonna back at their own 15-yard line.
Yeah, they did that a lot last year with Cam Kaiser lining up at quarterback. Then he would take 3-4 steps back. This time, Seth just stepped 2 steps back. It was very close.
It was close.
But still plenty of room for him to get his leg swing in there. And nice punt.
Yeah.
Puts him at the, what do we got, at the 10-yard line?
15-yard
line.
Owatonna coming out. Raider defense looking to adjust from what happened in Owatonna's last drive where they had the 58-yard touchdown. Ginsky had a shotgun, trips to his right, running back to his right. He'll drop back to pass. Looking to his right, it's hit, and it will be a gain of about 10 yards or even farther, but the flag comes 10 yards into the play, but he's eventually pushed out at about the 38-yard line. Pass complete to Nolan Ginsky. We'll see what this flag is.
Yeah, I think a lot of people thought he stepped out, and then he just kept scooting up the sideline.
Yeah, it definitely looked like he stepped out, but we'll see what this call is on the flag. It definitely looks like it's going to be against the Huskies. Officials. Illegal block in the back there on the offense. So that'll set Owatonna back. So it'll be, we'll see where they spot him. I think it's just going to be 1st and 10 again. We'll
yeah, I'm not.
Because it was about 10 yards into the play. So yeah, it's just going to be 1st and 10. So just basically a replay here after the spot foul. Ginsky in shotgun, trips to his left, running back to his left. Ginsky takes it, drops back, looking to his left. Gets a throw off. It's a little high. It is completed, though. It's a 1st down and more. He's juking out defenders, and he is eventually brought down at about the 39-yard line. Big completion for Owatonna there. Northfield defense just hasn't been able to match that yet, as those big plays have just been eating at Northfield.
Yeah, Gavin Novotny went up for the interception and almost had it.
He was close.
He just mistimed it a little bit. He was a little bit late to it, and so then he was able to come down and take off running. Do you got a rosters at all?
I don't have a roster.
For either?
No, for either.
Okay.
But we'll see Ginsky come back, this time in a bunch set, trips to his right, running back to his left. He will motion receiver to his left. And he'll hand it off out the middle. It's a nice run there. Juking out defenders, stiffen arm one. It'll be a 12, 13, 15-yard gain for Owatonna, all the way up to the Raider 45-yard line.
Cam Kaiser on the tackle there.
Yep. Kaiser and Geiger combined for that one. As Owatonna's offense, now the running game's getting involved. It's getting scary for the Raiders. They got to get something going here on defense and on offense. So we'll see what they got for us here.
Yeah, we're not quite panic mode or anything
no, absolutely
here.
Not yet.
Yeah,
obviously, only the first quarter. Minute 25 left here in the first quarter. We'll see what Owatonna has for us on this play.
Owatonna does seem to be able to be doing pretty much what they want at will here almost right now.
Ginsky at a shotgun, trips to his right. He drops back to pass. Looking for a big one. Looking for the right. It is complete to Owen Byer inside the 10-yard line. And a big play for Owatonna there. They'll spot him down at the 7. Owatonna just eating at the Northfield Raiders with those big plays. Raiders playing pretty soft zone, just letting those guys get open. They're figuring it out here on defense. The Northfield Raiders are less than a minute left in the first quarter. Owatonna up 7-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, and they have 1st and goal at the Raiders 7-yard line. Ginsky on the right hash, out of shotgun, trips to his right, running back behind him. That is Sletton, the running back. He'll take the handoff, hand it off to Sletton, going up the middle. He'll get about 3 yards. Brennan Sletton, they'll spot him down at the 3-yard line there for a gain of 4.
Yeah, nice little run, but nice little stop there by the Northfield defense.
20 seconds left here. We'll see if Owatonna runs a play. Does not look like they're going to. They're motioning their players back. That'll take us to the second quarter here. Owatonna up 7-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. As Raiders looking for a defensive stop here. Owatonna has 2nd and goal on the Raider 4-yard line. We're going to take an ad break. Feedback here on KYMN Radio and NorthfieldLive.com.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. Do you have HSA dollars that you're looking at wondering, hey, what can I use these on? Did you know you can use HSA, HRA, and other health savings accounts to pay for your LASIK procedure? In addition, if you have a Flex account, you can set aside money in your Flex account for next year to use towards LASIK.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
And we're back here, more Raider football action here. Field being flipped for this second quarter. Owatonna up 7-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. We'll see what the Northfield Raiders have for us here. 2nd and goal on the Raider 4-yard line for Owatonna. We'll see what quarterback Jacob Ginsky can do for the Owatonna Huskies here.
Need a stop here by the Raider defense.
Now going right to left. Ginsky had a shotgun. 3 receivers to his right. It was handed off to his running back to his left, though. It's run up the middle, and he is stuffed after about a gain of 1.
Yeah, running right at our biggest guy. So
they run it right at Kyan Rauk.
We'll
the
take
billboard
that.
Right up the middle.
Yeah, we'll take that challenge.
Kyan makes the play, though.
Very good.
It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Yeah, it's a good challenge for Kyan to be taking that on.
So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 3. Owatonna in their huddle now. Northfield defense came out strong there with the Kyan Rauk tackle. We'll see what they have for us here. Ginsky out of shotgun yet again. Trips to his right. We'll see what they got for us here. Nolan Ginsky in the backfield, a motion receiver to the left. He takes a handoff, pitches it out to Nolan Ginsky. He will try to fight for the end zone, and he will be met by the Raiders and stuffed at the 1-yard line. Great play by the Northfield Raiders. Whole host of Raider defensive players there as they stuffed Nolan Ginsky on the pitch. Great play by the Raiders, as that's a big one.
Good job of containment there by the Northfield Raider defense.
Daniel Warden on the tackle, who was credited for that one. A few Raiders in there, though, but Warden credited. Huskies going to go for this on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. Nolan Ginsky, I formation, under center. He'll take it, hand it off right at the middle, and that will be short. Raiders stuff him, and a great defensive play by the Northfield Raiders stuffs Owatonna.
Boy, I thought he had it.
I did too, but they did not. Northfield will take over on the turnover on downs.
That's got to be about like the half-yard line.
That's got to be very close.
I mean, we're at the very south end of this press box, so
we can't really see very well.
Yeah, we're about at the 40. Yeah. He's standing. Looks like he's inside the 1.
Yep, there it is. So Northfield going to take over. Obviously, got to be careful here. They've been tackled for loss quite a few times. We'll see what they got for us. Pretty good turnout here for the Northfield section and the bleachers on the other side as Northfield goes into their huddle here. Raiders going to come out in bunch trying to get out of this very close situation. Under center Thompson. It's Kaiser. He's going to try to throw. Play action.
Oh, boy.
And he's sacked. And that will be...
I'm not sure
what
he
might have got rid of it. And it will be a throwaway. Kaiser just gets the throw off.
I didn't even see him get rid of the ball.
I think there was just a Raider right in front of our view.
Okay.
But Cam Kaiser just gets the throw off. It's a surprising play call there.
Yeah,
you got it all the way back on your own half-inch yard, and you're going play action, but Raiders trying to make something happen. You got to respect the aggressiveness.
Mm-hmm.
Almost a disaster, though.
Yeah, good play there by Cam Kaiser to get rid of the ball.
Yeah,
that's
his
for sure.
second smart throwaway of the game.
It looked like he was going to get sacked, but then all of a sudden, everybody just kind of stopped.
Yeah.
So
Raiders going to come out and bunch it yet again. Kaiser under center. It's going to be a run straight up the middle. No clear view of what's going on from all the way down here. Kaiser on the QB sneaker.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll pick up about a yard.
Yeah, that'll give us some breathing room.
2 or 3 yards there, actually.
Yep. Good job there by Cam Kaiser. You want to keep it in some sure hands there, as I'm sure they're punching at it and trying to strip it.
Oh, yeah. So Raiders got a little bit of breathing room now. We'll see what they do, if they go for another run or if they try to go for this big one. As we have seen the Raiders try to punt out of their own end zone before earlier in the season in the Tartan game. It didn't go great. But Seth Thompson at quarterback in a more normal play set. 2 receivers out wide on each side, and he's in shotgun. Cam Kaiser to his left. He takes it, drops back to pass, looking for a quick pass. Almost picked off. Bounces right out of an Owatonna defensive player's hands, trying to find Jacob Geiger.
Yeah, that DB is the same one that did get the interception. He is
flying.
He is trying to trick Seth, and he's doing it successfully into throwing into Jake Geiger.
Well,
and as soon as Seth looks over there and cocks his arm back, he breaks to try and pick it off.
Well, now he's baited both quarterbacks, Kaiser and Thompson. Kaiser out to punt. just heels on the end zone. He will get this punt off, though, at about the 35-yard line. It's taken by Owatonna. They've got a solid return. That's Owen Byer on the return up to the 20-yard line. 15 forced out at about the 11-yard line. Northfield eventually forces them out of bounds, but it's at their own 11-yard line.
That was not a good job of containment by Northfield.
That was not.
Punt return team.
They all went straight to him, and he had a clear open lane.
Yeah, we had one guy that would have been contained there, but he stopped. He got concrete feet, and as soon as Owatonna started approaching him, he was able to run right around him, and of course he had a lot ways to go there on the far sideline.
Yeah, we saw Byer have a big catch earlier in the game. There's the big punt return. So Ginski's going to come out in shotgun, running back to his left. That's Sletton. He takes it, drops back to pass, rolling out to his left a little bit. He's got Raiders in the backfield, and he will eventually he'll foul off a little bit. It's tipped at the line by the Raiders. It's going to fall incomplete, though. Good defensive play by the Raiders. Great pass rush. 2 Raider defenders got in there in the backfield. He tries to do a little shovel pass. It's tipped down, I think, by Kyan Rao. Got tipped up. Owatonna almost fell on it then, or almost caught it in the air, but it ends up falling harmlessly incomplete.
Very dangerous play that Owatonna just ran there.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll let them run that all day long.
Yeah, I hope they run it several more times.
Yeah, there's a chance Northfield will come away with the ball there. I believe Caden Oakland was in on that pressure. But
yeah. There was 2 Raiders in there, but I think Oakland was the first one. So they're going to come out with trips to the left. 9 seconds, 5 seconds on the game clock. Ginski in shotgun, running back to his left. He's going to drop back to pass, looking to his left. He's going to roll out. He's got Raiders in the backfield. He's shaking off a sack. He steps up, shakes off another one, thrown to the end zone, touchdown. What a play by Jacob Ginski, excuse me. He shakes off 2 sacks and finds a wide open receiver in the end zone for a touchdown there for the Huskies. Huskies with a great play and a great playmaking ability there, moving around in the pocket by Jacob Ginski.
Yeah, great job by the quarterback and the receivers to keep moving across, to be coming across there. A lot of patient, good job by the receivers.
It looked like it wasn't his route. It was just kind of plays breaking down, finding an open seam, and he did it. He sat right down in the end zone for him.
The receiver that caught it was initially looks like running a corner route, and then he ended up just, as a quarterback got in trouble, he just came across the middle and makes the catch.
Well, there's the snap, hold, and extra point good. Owatonna increases their lead to 14-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're listening on KYMN Radio or watching here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Of buying or selling your home? Don't go at it alone. Did you know there are nearly over 200 steps to the real estate process? 200 things to consider, be aware of, 200 things that could impede your ability to buy or sell or compromise the actual closing day. Alas, have no fear. You can contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group anytime to answer all of your real estate questions. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
And we're back to Owatonna High School after Owatonna takes the 14-0 lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. 9:05 left in the first half. Jake Geiger and Cam Kaiser out to return this kickoff from Owatonna. We saw the last one be a little squiver to Jake Geiger. We'll see what they go for on this one as the kicker lines up. Northfield defense needs to hold strong, but the offense hasn't really gotten anything going. It's a weird onside kick attempt. It's going to go out of bounds, though. Smart play by the Raiders to let it bounce as the Raiders will take over there at about the 42-yard line.
Owatonna tries to do the same thing that Northfield did to them on the opening kickoff. They try to just pooch one just right over that first line, up front line there on the receiving team, but Owatonna kicks it out of bounds, so that'll benefit Northfield greatly.
Yep, taking over at the 42-yard line after the out-of-bounds kick. We'll see this Raider offense come out to try to get something going for really the first time this game. They've had a few nice plays, but nothing strung together so far.
Yeah, you'd like to get a little wrinkle going here that would work out for you to try and keep it a one-score game. Right now, obviously, it is 14-0 Owatonna leading on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
There's Geiger motioning to his left or to his right, and he will try to find that outside, but he is brought down there by Owatonna at about the line of scrimmage.
What a great tackle.
That was an insane tackle.
The Owatonna corner.
I believe I heard that was Nolan Ginsky, the wide receiver who had a big play earlier in the game for 58 yards. He makes a great play there, tackling Jake Geiger at the line of scrimmage. Geiger if he beat him, it would have been a big gain.
Oh, yeah.
But it was not able to happen. Nolan Ginsky on the tackle. Thompson back in at quarterback here. He'll take it. No, it's Kaiser. He fumbles. He's trying to make some magic happen. He gets back up to about the line of scrimmage. He'll pick up a yard on the, not sure if it's a planned QB keeper. It looked like it. But either way, he'll pick up a yard there.
Yeah, Cam, it was a pretty decent snap back to him. I think he might have taken his eyes off the ball.
Oh, definitely. He was trying to run before he got that snap.
Yep. And so at that time, but he did keep calm enough to just bend over, pick it up, and was still able to pick up about, a yard and a half, 2 yards.
Yeah, something like that. So we'll see what this Raider offense has for us here on 3rd and 8 with Kaiser in at quarterback here. Running back to his left. 2 receivers out to the left. Kaiser in shotgun, drops back, looking to pass. He's got pressure. He's trying to run to his left, and he is tackled down by 2 Owatonna defenders there. Great pass rush by Owatonna continues as Kaiser is sacked on 3rd down. So it's going to be about 4th and 14. Raiders going to have to punt here.
Yeah, I would say the Owatonna secondary might be getting into our quarterback's head a little bit, that nobody was completely wide open. I think Nick Eschen had some, maybe that was the most wide open, but he was on the wrong side of the field. Cam was looking to his left, and Nick was on his right. So
I think Cam took off a little early there, but the snap is bouncing there to Kaiser. He gets a big one off. Good punt taken at the 27-yard line. That is Owen Byer. He's throwing a stiff arm, and he'll go up to about the 33-yard line. Owen Byer on the kick return there.
Yeah, good job there according to the roster here, it's Carter Simon was a cover guy and was able to run him out of bounds.
Good play by the Northfield special teams there as Owatonna takes over from their own 32-yard line. So we'll see what the Northfield defense has for us here. They've given up 2 touchdowns so far, 1 on short field, 1 for 58 yards. Ginsky in shotgun, running back to his right, or he's moving around now to his left. Raider defense trying to stop something. He takes a snap, drops back to pass, looking to his left, up the middle. He completes it. Fighting up to the 50-yard line is the Owatonna receiver.
I'm guessing that is Owatonna's tight end. That
it looks like a tight end who caught that one. He fought hard, picks up, going up to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, he was able to come right across the middle there. He was lined up wide right. It was just a drag route across the middle. He was able to pick up a first down for Owatonna.
Ginsky had a shotgun, running back to his left. He'll take the snap, hand it off, run up the middle. It's about a 2-yard gain for Owatonna there for Brennan Sletton. Owen Murphy on the tackle there for Northfield. So it's going to be 2nd and 8 now from the Raiders' 49-yard line for the Owatonna Huskies.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough road to hoe. I mean, Northfield has started off a little bit slow a few times this year and then was able to come back out in the 3rd quarter with a whole bunch of adjustments and get back in it. But you don't want to dig yourself too big of a hole to climb back out of. You are on the road here, so that's always a little bit harder.
Yeah, of course. Ginsky out of shotgun, trips to his left, running back to his left. He'll drop back to pass, rolling out to his left a little bit. Raiders trying to chase him down. Jake Geiger there. He will wrap him up.
Daniel Warden.
That's Daniel Warden. He's playing great QB contain on that one. He does a great job just slowly approaching and wrapping up for a 2-yard loss on the sack from Danny Wheels Warden.
Yeah, great job there. He was just spying the quarterback, like you said, keeping contain on him. And as the quarterback rolled out, Daniel just followed him over here right to the line of scrimmage and was able to get close enough to bring him down.
Yep, he did the smart thing, didn't over-pursue, didn't try to make a big play. He just made the play that he knew he had. That's what the Raiders need. So Ginsky out of shotgun again, running back to his right. He'll motion a receiver out to his right. He'll take it, drop back to pass. And he has a defender in the backfield, but he gets the throw off. It's going deep to Holopeter. It's batted away, and a flag goes down. This looks like defensive interference, or defensive pass interference. That was Henry Weber in the backfield. Looks like he got a hand on him, or looked like he got a hand on him, but he gets the big throw off, and I think that this is going to be a big penalty for Northfield.
Yeah, except for Jake Geiger was right there, went up and actually hit it down.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say that it was pass interference if you're asking me, but definitely looks like that's what the call is going to be as they are moving ahead. So defensive pass interference on Northfield sets up an Owatonna first down. There was 2 Northfield DBs on him. It looked like Jake Geiger tried to go up and bat it away. I'm not sure if he pushed him or something or what their call is there. But either way, Owatonna takes over on the first down or on the defensive pass interference now at the Northfield 32-yard line, or 37-yard line, I should say. Ginsky out of shotgun, running back to his right. He'll take it, drop back to pass. He's got Raiders in the backfield, but he gets the dump off there. And Nolan Ginsky will go up to about a 10-yard gain. We'll see if they spot him at the first down.
I think he's just short.
Yep, so it's going to be second in inches here after the Nick Eschen tackle on Nolan Ginsky. It was he had defenders in the backfield. Henry Weber, yet again, great defensive end, as Coach Brent Ewell said in our pregame interview. He's been a great player all season. He got in the backfield, put a little pressure on him, made him dump it off to Nolan Ginsky, but he does pick up a big play.
Yeah, as Brent Ewell mentioned in the pregame interview, Owatonna does pass a lot, and they got what a game plan. I mean, they know when to go deep, and they know when to. They're getting matchups against a lot of our linebackers.
Yeah.
And
Ginsky had a shotgun. He'll drop back to pass. He's stepping out the pocket, evading Raiders. He'll pick up a few yards. He's got the first down and a few more, up to about the Northfield 20.
Yep, there it is again. Good job by the Owatonna quarterback to read that everybody was covered, and he saw our linebackers were pretty deep, so he was able to sneak through there and pick up the first down for Owatonna.
It was John Newberg on the tackle. So they're going to have first down at the Northfield 21-yard line. Northfield looking to hold them to at least a field goal here or something, as Owatonna is currently leading 14-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Jacob Ginsky had a shotgun, running back to his left. He's going to drop back to pass. Quick pass on the curl. He completes it. It's going to be completed to his tight end for an 8-yard gain.
He's stopped by Logan Prescott.
Yeah, this is Logan Prescott on the tackle there after the tight end curl. Raiders need to get some momentum here in this game. They've come out a little flat up against a very good Owatonna Huskies team that you can't really afford to do that.
Yeah, we had some nice momentum at the very start of the game.
Yeah, obviously a great start to the game with the squibber coming back and landing in Northfield's hands, but not much since then. So Ginsky in shotgun yet again, running back off to his right, or no running back, empty backfield. He's going to motion the receiver over to his left, though. He's going to take it, and he'll motion it, hand it off. He's going to the 5-yard line before being tackled down at the 3. Brennan Sletton on the carry.
Good job by Cam Kaiser to come up and prevent that touchdown from happening. He was outrunning our linebacker, but Cam Kaiser was able to come up and keep containment, which then allowed the linebacker to also follow up and help prevent that touchdown. So, but it's first and goal from the 3.
Yep. Jacob Ginsky had a shotgun, trips to his right. He'll motion receiver out to his left. He'll hand it off to Sletton before he is tripped up by the Raiders at about the 1-yard line. Owatonna back up to the Northfield 1-yard line, this time 2nd and 3rd. Logan Prescott on the tackle.
Logan Prescott, yep.
So we'll see what the Northfield Raider defense has for us here. We have 2:07 here left in the second quarter. Owatonna leading 14-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
It's no, the score is not falling. Yeah, the scoreboard widget is not working. Thanks, Joey.
Yeah. So there's Ginsky in shotgun. Motions receiver to his left out of trips. He will hand it off to Sletton, who will fight, and he will be
still short.
Great defensive play by the Raiders in the red zone again, stuffing that run, stopping Brennan Sletton from finding the end zone.
Yeah, very impressive stop again by the Raider defense up front.
We just saw our scoreboard as an updating for anyone watching on NorthfieldLive.com. We're getting that fixed right now. But it is second quarter, 1:15 left to go. Owatonna leading 14-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Little tush push here for Owatonna as in the QB sneak as Jacob Ginsky will find the end zone to increase Owatonna's lead to 20-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, pending the extra point. A great run by Owatonna there. They find the third and goal at the 1 yard line. They just line up and QB sneak it in. Great play by Owatonna Huskies. They have been calling the perfect plays all game, exactly what they've needed, and it is continuing here. And pending the extra point, it is currently 20-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard with about 1:04 left in this half. We've seen 2 perfect extra points so far for Owatonna. Excuse me. Snap holds good. Raider almost got there, but the extra point is good for Owatonna. So they will take a 21-0 lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard as they have just looked a little better than the Raiders have so far here in this section championship game. You are listening on KYMN Radio or watching here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Integrate savings rates with Community Resource Bank. Every day, we help turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like going to college, saving for retirement, buying a new home, planning a wedding, opening a small business. With CRB's great CD rates, we can help you reach these life milestones. Give us a call today or stop into one of our branches to learn more about our competitive CD specials with varying terms and rates to help grow your savings and turn your goals into accomplishments. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
When your carpets, upholstery, and floors look dirty and stained, call the professionals at Service Master by Hyatt. Service Master has been an industry leader for more than 20 years and have proven cleaning products to remove even the toughest stains and get the winter weather out of your carpets and floors. Eliminate dirt and grime from your carpet, hardwood, tile, and laminate floors. When you're in need of cleaning, demand the yellow van and call Service Master by Hyatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
And we're back here at Owatonna High School. Owatonna to kick off. It will be a little squibber off to the right where Cam Kaiser will pick it up, go up to about the 25-yard line for the Northfield Raiders. So a solid kickoff return on the squibber there from Cam Kaiser. Raiders have 56 seconds to work from the 27-yard line, or their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, here's where you want to really light something up, boys. You don't want to dig too big of a hole. So it's going to be really hard to dig out of a 21-0 hole here, but
yeah, you got to do something. You got to light a fire under yourself or under your teammates here, as you got to keep fighting back until the final second takes off the clock in this game.
Looks like we've got Seth Thompson as a quarterback, and Cam Kaiser is deep.
Yep, there he is, handing it off to Kaiser, though. He's running it up the middle. Can't find anything, though, as he picks up about 2 yards. So Kaiser on the run.
Yeah, Kaiser was in the tailback position right behind Seth Thompson. It was just a design straight run up the middle. I think he went just a little bit to the right-hand side. He was able to pick up, looks like 2 or 3. They're giving him 4 yards.
So a big game for Kaiser there, apparently. Clock is ticking, though. 27.
Yeah, he does hit the hole hard, but yeah, there is only.
The Raiders probably just attempt a little run up the middle or something here. Thompson in shotgun, Kaiser tailback behind him. He'll hand it off to Kaiser again, and he will be stuffed up the middle, which will take us to the second half here at Owatonna High School. Raiders down 21-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard to the Owatonna Huskies here in this Section 1-5A championship game. Raiders need to come out a little stronger here in the second half. We're going to take an ad break. Be back with our halftime show here on KYMN Radio and NorthfieldLive.com.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Many of us would love an extra flexible way to earn money. Benjamin Bus and Northfield Lines have many driving positions available, including vans that won't require a CDL, small and regular-sized school buses, and motor coaches. These positions offer flexible hours, days off when kids are out of school. You can even bring your kids to work with you. Benjamin Bus and Northfield Lines offer on-site training and testing along with wages up to $21 an hour. No experience necessary. Stop by Benjamin Bus on Highway 3 in Northfield and we'll be happy to answer any questions.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. Do you have HSA dollars that you're looking at wondering, hey, what can I use these on? Did you know you can use HSA, HRA, and other health savings accounts to pay for your LASIK procedure? In addition, if you have a Flex account, you can set aside money in your Flex account for next year to use towards LASIK.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
Fireside Orchard and Gardens has gone to great lengths to make their orchard enjoyable for the entire family. Fireside Orchard has cider, pies, fudge, and they grow 27 of our favorite Minnesota varieties, such as Honeycrisp, Sweet Tango, Zester, and Harrelson. Open 7 days a week, 9 to 6, until December 24th. Avoid the crowds and stop by during the week. Fireside Orchard and Gardens is located just west of Northfield on Highway 19. Check them out on Facebook, see a full list of apples at firesideorchard.com, then stop for the apples and stay for the gardens at Fireside Orchard and Gardens.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Valley Auto House has been offering automotive repair services to Northfield and the surrounding area since 1926. Our friendly staff will be able to assist you with any automotive-related issues you may be experiencing, including collision repair and hail damage. We service many different makes and models and will help you get back on the road quickly. Visit us at valleyautohouse.net. Valley Auto House opens 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at Highway 3 South in Northfield, or find us at valleyautohouse.net.
Northfield Retirement Community is honored to be rated an overall 5-star facility by Medicare over 3 key aspects of our facility. We were rated 5 stars with health inspections, 4 stars with staffing, and 5 stars with quality measures, making us the premier 5-star facility in the Northfield area. We owe this great honor to our dedicated and hardworking staff. Thank you, Northfield Retirement Community. Innovation, choice, tradition.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Northfield is a unique town with passionate people. So much passion that it can be hard to keep up. That's why, if you're into art, local politics, sports, or anything else, Northfield Public Broadcasting is here to serve you. NPB is a free public access local television station that accepts submissions on anything you care about. NPB is a place to hear community voices and to share your own voice. Check it out.
And we're back here at halftime from Owatonna High School. Raiders down 21-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Raiders have come out a little flat here up against the Owatonna Huskies in the Section 1-5A championship game. Northfield needs to bounce back in the second half. Something needs to change in that locker room as there's just no energy coming from the Northfield side of the field, really, as they just need to pick it up here and battle back.
Something's wrong with your thing.
And
it's stuck on 0, like we said at the beginning.
Yeah, we'll keep Raiders keep fighting as we're dealing with some technical difficulties here. As Raiders just need to keep fighting back here up against a very good Owatonna team on offense and defense. Raiders haven't been able to get anything going since that kickoff to start the game, which was a little squibber. A little squibber that bounced right off the Owatonna front line that was fallen on by the Northfield Raiders. But other than that, there's been a few big plays for the Raiders, but nothing strung together on offense or defense. Well, they did have a good defensive stop in the red zone, but that was really the only highlight of the game so far, as Owatonna has been really just doing what they want. They've had great play calls, great plays, great execution, as they have just been outclassing this Northfield Raiders team so far. As the biggest play so far was the first touchdown, which really set the mood for the game when Owatonna took the top off the Raider defense for a 58-yard touchdown to Nolan Ginsky. Then there was a few more big plays. Owatonna had another one in the drive that ended with the goal line stop by the Northfield Raiders. But they've just been chipping away at the Raider defense and also getting the big plays. It has not been a recipe for success for the Raiders so far in this first half. We have about 9:20 left in the halftime show as Northfield regroups in the locker room. Owatonna trying to keep their pedal to the metal and eliminate the Northfield Raiders from competition. Here in the section championship game, Northfield needs to bounce back. They need to light a little fire. We have a solid turnout, but the crowd energy has not really been there for the Northfield Raiders. They haven't had a whole lot to cheer about, but something needs to change there on the Northfield side of the field, as we will see the Northfield Raiders bounce back here, hopefully, in the second half. We will take an ad break here, be back in a little bit on KYMN Radio, AM 1080, 95.1 FM, and KYMNradio.net, or watching on NorthfieldLive.com.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
At Northfield Retirement Community, we offer a wide range of independent living solutions. Our newly renovated and spacious Northwood Pines apartments offer 1-bedroom plus den in various dimensions and configurations. Feel at home once you've made this space yours at NRC Northwood Pines. Check us out and schedule a tour at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Decisions can be hard. Whether you're picking out home design details, choosing a college, or planning a wedding, you put a lot of thought into life's big events. But paying for it all is easy with a home equity line of credit from Hometown Credit Union. Rates are always affordable, and you can quickly apply online at hometowncu.coop. Make the decision easy with a Hometown Credit Union HELOC. Equal housing lender.
Northfield Insurance offers more than just home and auto. They offer business insurance, health insurance, life insurance, and bonds as well. They have a combined 147 years of experience across 6 employees to make sure that you are getting the best possible insurance for your exact needs. Not only will they protect what's yours, they'll make sure that you're cared for like family. Find out how you can get the right insurance for you at nfldins.com or by calling 507-645-8861. Northfield Insurance Agency. They've got you covered.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
At Northfield Retirement Community, we offer a wide range of independent living solutions. Our newly renovated and spacious Northwood Pines apartments offer one bedroom plus den in various dimensions and configurations. Feel at home once you've made this space yours at NRC Northwood Pines. Check us out and schedule a tour at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Starting the home building process is challenging and it can be overwhelming at times. That's why Schmidt Homes has a plethora of 1 to 2 story floor plans to help you get started. Their vast options feature a wide range of square footage, design styles, bedroom, and bathroom count. Their dedicated team will work with you every step of the way to turn your dream home into a reality. When you're ready to start your next project, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Don't wait to start building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
We all know Thomas Gardens offers a wide range of fresh, locally grown veggies, sweet corn, and garlic. Now you can get ready for the fall season at Thomas Gardens with fall flowers and straw bales. They have seeds, topsoil, and worm castings. Grab some locally made maple syrup, honey, and jam. Check them out on Facebook, then stop by. Open 9 to 6, Monday through Saturday, and Sunday 10 to 4. To shop from a local family business, Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bress, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
At Community Resource Bank, you can bank from anywhere, anytime you want. The CRB mobile banking app makes it easy to keep track of your balances, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, and deposit checks any time of day or night. With branches in Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville, we can offer solutions for businesses, residential, and investment accounts. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back here to halftime here at Owatonna High School. The winner of this game will face St. Thomas Academy or Bloomington Jefferson next Saturday in Woodbury. But for now, Raiders down 21-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. They need to bounce back soon, as Owatonna has just looked like they have outclassed them so far in this game. Stephen Callister, the only player out on the field right now for either team, warming up his kickoffs, as he does like to warm up a lot. Some nice squibbers coming off here. Raiders, they have just been outclassed offensively and defensively, especially defensively, which has been a real struggle for the Raiders so far in this game besides one drive. Offense hasn't gotten anything going either, besides a few plays. But defensively, they need to be able to stop this big play Owatonna offense if they want to stay in this game. We have 2:40 left here until the end of halftime at Owatonna High School in this Section 1-5A matchup. We are still yet to see any players besides Stephen Callistead, Northfield's kicker, enter the field. So assuming we'll see 2 or 3 minutes back at the end of that halftime as we are waiting for them to come back. We'll take another ad break. You're listening on AM 1080, 95.1 FM, KYMNradio.net, or NorthfieldLive.com.
Of buying or selling your home? Don't go at it alone. Did you know there are nearly over 200 steps to the real estate process? 200 things to consider, be aware of, 200 things that could impede your ability to buy or sell or compromise the actual closing day. Alas, have no fear. You can contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group anytime to answer all of your real estate questions. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Fireside Orchard and Gardens has gone to great lengths to make their orchard enjoyable for the entire family. Fireside Orchard has cider, pies, fudge, and they grow 27 of our favorite Minnesota varieties, such as Honeycrisp, Sweet Tango, Zester, and Harrelson. Open 7 days a week, 9 to 6, until December 24th. Avoid the crowds and stop by during the week. Fireside Orchard and Gardens is located just west of Northfield on Highway 19. Check them out on Facebook, see a full list of apples at firesideorchard.com, then stop for the apples and stay for the gardens at Fireside Orchard and Gardens.
We all know Thomas Gardens offers a wide range of fresh, locally grown produce. Sweet corn, carrots, cucumber slicers, potatoes, onions, and more. When you're ready to decorate for the fall season, Thomas Gardens has corn stalks, straw bales, cone flowers, and beautiful fall flowering mums. Check them out on Facebook, then stop by 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday and 10 to 4 on Sunday to shop from a locally owned family business. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield.
The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall. With all of your mailing and printing needs, we can pack it up, ship it out, and get it down the road. Fabricate a sign or a banner. We work hard to know our products. We can find what works for you and set you up with everything you need. The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall, offering solutions for you.
Starting the home building process is challenging and it can be overwhelming at times. That's why Schmidt Homes has a plethora of 1 to 2 story floor plans to help you get started. Their vast options feature a wide range of square footage, design styles, bedroom, and bathroom count. Their dedicated team will work with you every step of the way to turn your dream home into a reality. When you're ready to start your next project, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Don't wait to start building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
Gardens offers a wide range of fresh, locally grown produce, including red, yellow, and white onions, plus a variety of tomatoes, including sun sugar, big boy, and cherry tomatoes. Enjoy juicy peaches, watermelons, and don't forget the delicious sweet corn. Thomas Gardens. Check them out on Facebook, then stop by. Open 9 to 6 Monday through Saturday and Sunday 10 to 4 to shop from a local family business. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield.
KYMN Radio 95 to 1 has been serving the Northfield area since 1968, delivering local news, weather, and sports every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Whether it's 95.1 FM, AM 1080, or online at kymnradio.net, we'll keep you up to date with the latest happenings and events in Northfield and the surrounding area. And be sure to follow us on social media too. KYMN 95 to 1, we're all things Northfield.
And we're back here at halftime at Owatonna High School. A minute left in halftime here as the Raiders and Owatonna Huskies just re-entered the field for their warm-ups. As we are down, Northfield is 21-0 to the Owatonna Huskies here as they are looking to bounce back in the second half. The first half started off great with a kickoff from Stephen Calistad bouncing off the Owatonna front line on the squibber, and it was recovered by the Northfield Raiders, but they were unable to get anything going as they threw a pick on that first drive, which pinned Owatonna back, but they eventually, Northfield then forced them to go 3 and out. But then after a few more plays, Owatonna had possession again at their own 42-yard line, and they had a big 58-yard play to put them up 7-0, and they have just rode that momentum since. Northfield did have a good goal line stand up against Owatonna to start the second quarter, but nothing since as Northfield looking to bounce back here. They will receive the kickoff here in the second half to start us off. We have 7 seconds left as teams are both still in their huddles on their sidelines. We will see Owatonna kickoff here very soon as Northfield, or Owatonna just now going out onto the field to line up for their kickoff.
temperature is dropping, Joey.
Temperature is dropping. We started off at 44. It's now 40, but it's even colder now.
It feels colder. I don't know if there's
Yeah.
just because there's a little moisture in the air.
I think it's definitely a little moisture in the air, but a whole lot of factors joining together here as we are seeing Owatonna line up their kickoff here. As we have Kaiser and Geiger back to return this one, with Owatonna's kicker now stepping back to kick us off here. Northfield, we'll see if they go deep. Their only kickoff so far has been pretty short, if I remember correctly. As here we are. It is a liner up the middle, taken by Geiger at the right hash at the 15. He will come to the middle. He breaks through the line. He's eventually met at the 35-yard line, though. Good return by Jake Geiger, puts them up to the 35-yard line.
Boy, he hit that hard.
He hit that hard. He got hit hard, and it was a good return by Jake Geiger. Moving left to right now, north to south are the Northfield Raiders back out on offense. We'll see if they can be rejuvenated here in this second half.
Yeah, quite the shot there by great job by Geiger to be hitting that hole really hard, and one heck of a.
It was a great hit there by the Owatonna special teamer on that kickoff. So Raiders back out on offense, and we'll see what they have in store for us here. Thompson's under center. He's going to hand it off to Cam Kaiser, who picks up a few yards. It's going to be a 2-yard gain there for Cam Kaiser, or Logan Prescott on the carry there as the running back for the Northfield Raiders. He'll pick up 2 as the Raiders are going to have 2nd and 8 now. We'll see what the Raider offense has for us here. As they are in their huddle now. Owatonna defense has held strong so far, doing a great job stopping that Northfield run up the middle. We'll see Northfield most likely go back to the offense that they had more against Tartan, where they spread it out a lot. But Thompson in shotgun now. Kaiser to his left. He'll take it. Fakes the pump throw. Throws up the middle. Caught! What a catch by Cam Kaiser to put the Raiders up into Owatonna Field. Up to the 41-yard line. Cam Kaiser, he was a high throw. He had 2 defenders draped all over him. He just stuck his hands up and muscled it down. Great play by Cam Kaiser.
It sure was a great play, but very nice catch. He was trying to catch and run with it. He just fingertipped caught it right over the middle. Had defensive backs draped all over him and was still able to pick up a few more yards. So
we will get those replays on the game story after the game is finished, probably tomorrow at some point. But for now, we have Thompson under center. He's going to do a little QB sneak. He's going to pick up about 4 yards there. A good QB sneak there by Seth Thompson. Going to pick up a few yards for the Northfield Raiders. Catching Owatonna off guard. It was definitely not what anyone expected, but it works well for the Raiders.
Yeah, great job there. Good pickup. Way to keeping
them honest there.
Yep, keeping everything moving forward here. We got to keep everything going here. It's going to be a long night if we let them get much farther ahead than this.
They're going to spot him right at the 39-yard line, so it's going to be 2nd and 7 now. Seth Thompson still in at quarterback for the Northfield Raiders. Thompson out of shotgun now. Kaiser to his left. He's going to motion receiver to his left. He's going to drop back to pass. Looking to pass deep to his left side. He's got a receiver there, defender over him, and it's going to be incomplete. Almost picked as it was kind of underthrown. Receiver ended up, Cam Kaiser was the intended receiver. He ended up switching to more of a DB role, swatting the ball out of the defensive back's hands. As Northfield's going to have 3rd and 7 now from the Owatonna 39-yard line.
Cam absolutely turned into a defensive back there. Good job by him to just reach across and knock that down right as it was coming in. We got to keep.
Great defensive play by Owatonna continues as their DBs have just done a great job taking these Raider receivers out of the game. So we'll see Thompson under center now. Running back deep behind him. He's going to hand it off. Right up the middle is stuffed. Logan Prescott on the attempted run. Kind of strange call there on 3rd and 7 as he is stuffed right up the middle for a loss of 1. So we'll see what the Raiders opt to do here. Does look like they are planning on going for this one. 4th and 9 after the loss of 2 on the attempted run there. Raiders from the Owatonna 41-yard line. I like this play call to go for it here, assuming they will. We did see them fake going for it earlier with Seth Thompson dropping back a few steps and punting. We'll see what they go for here. Thompson out of shotgun. Kaiser to his left. Two receivers out to his left, one to his right. Big step back. Looking deep to his right side. Kaiser open inside the 5. Touchdown, Northfield Raiders. Seth Thompson hits Kaiser on a deep corner route, and it is a touchdown for the Northfield Raiders to cut the deficit down from 21-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Kaiser just beat his DB. Thompson put it in the perfect spot, and Northfield has a little momentum back now. Exactly what the Raiders needed.
Yeah, fantastic job all the way around. Let's see here. Cam Kaiser was lined up right next to Seth.
Yeah.
And he just was able to sneak right.
He just snuck right by the linebackers there as Kyle Stead's extra point is blocked. Owatonna gets hit and blocks the extra point, so the score will stay 21-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard after a great play by the Owatonna special teams blocks the extra point there. So score is 21-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. We're going to take an ad break. Be back here on KYMN Radio and NorthfieldLive.com.
Season is coming up, and it's the perfect time to buy your gear at Champion Sports in downtown Northfield. From CCM sticks, gloves, helmets, stop like a champion. Keep those skates sharp. Champion's selection is second to none. From rookie to pro, from young to old, we have all of your hockey needs. Check us out on Facebook or Instagram at Champion Sports Northfield. Gear up like a champion at Champion Sports.
Quarterback Club of Northfield knows just how hard the student athletes work each and every sports season and would like to wish all of the Raiders athletic teams the best of luck this year. After practice is over or before the big game, stop into the Quarterback Club and grab their roasted chicken, tender baby back ribs, or famous broiled burgers. Short on time? Call ahead and they will have it ready for you to carry out. They serve lunch and dinner, so no matter your busy schedule, the Quarterback Club has something for you. Good luck, Raiders, and we'll see you after the game. The Quarterback Club off Highway 3 in North.
And we're back here at Owatonna High School. Stephen Gallistad lining up his kickoff here after the extra point was blocked, but the Raiders did cut the deficit down to 21-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Gallistad now going out to kick it off. Owen Byer deep for the Huskies to return it. We'll see Gallistad's kickoff here. Here it is. It's a little squibber right up the middle to the left side. Owatonna picks it up at about the 27-yard line, and he is tackled by the Northfield Raiders at about the 31-yard line for the Owatonna Huskies. Good squibber there by Stephen Gallistad, forcing Owatonna to pick it up, and they are stuffed right there at their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know what the game plan is there, why we're putting it in that spot there, but
it worked out.
Yep.
So we'll see what this Raider defense has for us here as Owatonna will take over. Owatonna had a great offense all day. We'll see what these Raider defensive backs can do to limit this high-flying offense. Jacob Ginsky in shotgun, running back to his left, trips to his right. He'll motion receiver towards his left. He will take the snap, hand it off, up the middle, and he is stuffed.
He was tripped up.
Yeah, he was tripped up right there. Noah Ackerman was able to get a hand in there or something and trip him up, force him to fall right down at the line of scrimmage. So good play by Noah Ackerman up the middle, limiting a big play there, or a potentially big play there by Brennan Sletton. Jacob Ginsky back in shotgun, running back to his left, two receivers out to his left, two receivers out to his right from the right hash, moving right to left. Jacob Ginsky drops back. He has pressure in his face. He steps up. He's going to run it. He has room, and he slides after the first down up to the 44-yard line. Jacob Ginsky with a big run picks up a Husky first down. He did a great job recognizing when the pocket was collapsing, when to step up, and he had plenty of open room there.
Yeah, he sure did. That was a very good job by the Owatonna quarterback to do that. And then he took a nice slide there right as Owen Murphy was crashing in on his parade.
Yeah, exactly.
Good job by Owen to not try and tackle him and just touch him down.
Yeah. Ginsky had a shotgun, running back to his left, trips to his right. He will hand it off. Sletton going up the middle. He is met by a few Raiders at about midfield, or the 46-yard line, I should say, as he picks up 4 yards for the Owatonna Huskies. Hayden Oakland on the tackle and meeting by Daniel Warden, bringing down Brennan Sletton there. So it's going to be 2nd and 6 here for the Huskies from their own 46-yard line. Huskies leading 21-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard over our Northfield Raiders. Ginsky out of shotgun, running back to his left.
Our clock quit working now, too, so don't pay attention to the clock on Northfield Live.
Ginsky takes a snap, drops back, looking for a wide receiver screen out to his right. He completes it, and it is to Nolan Ginsky, who fights for a few extra yards, and it will be a Husky first down just past the sticks there as the Huskies go into Raider territory now from the Raider 48-yard line.
Yeah, we got just 7 minutes right on the nose now left here in the third quarter, 21-6. Owatonna is leading on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Ginsky in shotgun, running back to his left. 2 receivers each side. He'll take it, drop back to pass. Rolling out to his right, defenders in his face. He'll dump it off up the middle. It's completed. Finding a hole in the Northfield defense, he is eventually cut down after juking out a few Northfield Raiders all the way up to the Northfield 20-yard line.
Yeah, Geiger was able to throw enough of his body at him to trip him up.
He was running with a vengeance, though. Great run after catch there for Owatonna. Sets him up just outside of the red zone here.
Again, we're only showing Joey here on purpose. The Owatonna Live has the video broadcast if you do want to watch there, that it's free, or you can listen to us here on Northfield Live and all of KYMN's formats.
Ginsky had a shotgun, trips to his right, he rolls out. He has pressure in his face. He's going to be forced out of bounds by the Northfield Raiders. Great pass rush there by the Raiders. Looked like they blitzed a few, forcing Ginsky right out of the pocket, and he will lose about 2 yards on that one. Caden Oakland credited with pushing him out of bounds.
Owen Murphy's limping off the field really slow. That is
a big loss for the Northfield Raiders, as he is a great player on offense and defense. He's a very important player to this team. We'll see. He is able to walk off completely under his own weight. But we'll see the Raiders defense try to adjust here after the tackle for loss. Ginsky out of shotgun, running back to his right. Trips to his right. Motions receiver towards his left. Takes it, hands it off. He's going to the left side. He's going to the outside. He's past the 20 to the 15. Tackled at the 12-yard line.
Good job by J.T. Groutman to be able to play contain there. He did get some blockers on him, but he was able to shiver them off and still come up with the tackle. It's going to put up 3rd down and 2 from the 12-yard line. 5:40 left to go here in the third quarter. 21-6, Owatonna leading on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Yep, Ginsky in shotgun yet again. Running back to his left, trips to his right from the Northfield 12-yard line. He motions a receiver towards his left. He will hand it off, running toward the right. He is untouched as he finds a hole in the Northfield defense, and he will find the end zone. Owatonna increases their lead to 27-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, pending an extra point after the great run by Brennan Sletton. He just found a hole in that Northfield defense. There was a few Raiders right in front of him, but he just hit that hole right in between them, found that second gear, and found the end zone.
Yeah, heck of a run there by Owatonna. They looked like it was almost a busted play at the very beginning, where their quarterback and running back were sort of
kind of ran into him, yeah.
Yep, they ran into each other a little bit, but really great running by Owatonna, getting into the end zone.
Owatonna's kicker out to attempt his 4th extra point. Snap holds good, and the kick is perfect. Owatonna up 28-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard over the Northfield Raiders with 5:17 left in the third quarter here at Owatonna High School. You're listening on KYMN Radio or watching here on NorthfieldLive.com.
The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall. With all of your mailing and printing needs, we can pack it up, ship it out, and get it down the road. Fabricate a sign or a banner. We work hard to know our products. We can find what works for you and set you up with everything you need. The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall, offering solutions for you.
Auto Haus is a full automotive repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, all Valley Auto Haus technicians are I-CAR trained and certified by all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all of your vehicle repairs. Valley Auto Haus on Highway 3 South in Northfield. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or find us at valleyautohouse.net. Go Raiders!
And we're back here at Owatonna High School. Owatonna out for the kickoff. It's a squibber up the middle. It's picked up by Northfield at about the 25-yard line and brought up to the 31 by the Northfield special teamer. That's Logan Prescott on that return there on the squibber right up the middle. Good return by Logan, picking up about 6 extra yards there, putting Northfield up at their own 31-yard line. Or no, they're going to spot him all the way up to about the 34. So Logan Prescott picks up quite a few yards for the Raiders there. We'll see what this Raider offense has for us here. You see Seth Thompson walk out as quarterback under center now. Kaiser behind him. Bunch set here. He will take it. Hand it off to Kaiser. Trying to find that left side, but he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. They'll give him 2 yards there. It's Logan Prescott on the run there, as he will pick up 2.
Yeah, hey, Joey, I'm going to take this moment here to promote Northfield Live and KYMN a little bit. Go ahead and follow us on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. I'm not quite as good at since things got shut down there a little bit. We're unable to tweet our highlights very easily there, but certainly give us a follow or a friend on those, and because that's where we post a lot of on game days. We post social media. A lot of times the social media is created by the students, which is really fun. They do a great job with it. And you can check out our schedule on Northfield Live as we're heading into the winter season. So all those hockey teams and basketball teams, give us a follow.
So Thompson's under center. He has Kaiser in the slot to the right. He'll take it. He'll hand it out to Kaiser on the jet sweep. He's going to the left side. He has a hole. He's on that left seam, and picks up a bunch going up to the Owatonna. Or no, he'll go up to the Northfield 47-yard line, where he's eventually pushed out of bounds. But great run there by Cam Kaiser on the jet sweep. Picks up a Northfield first down.
Boy, we need more of that.
Oh, yes, we do. So we'll see what this Raider offense has for us here. If they can keep moving the ball like that, those type of plays is what's made the Raiders successful this year, as we'll probably see him keep going to them. Thompson in shotgun, running back to his left. He'll take it, step back, steps up in the pocket. He has pressure. He is fighting off defenders. He breaks a sack, and he ends up picking up about 2 yards. Great run there by Seth Thompson to turn a sack into a gain. Blake Davidson eventually credited with the tackle, but it's a gain with his legs for 2 from Seth Thompson.
Yeah, what a nice job there by Seth Thompson, who looked like it was going to be a big loss.
Yeah.
And he just bowled his way for a 2-yard pickup.
So Raiders right at midfield here. It is 2nd and 8, as we have 3:40 here left in the third quarter. Raiders down 28-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard to the Owatonna Huskies here at Owatonna High School. Thompson in shotgun, as we have Raiders jumping, as that was about as obvious as you're going to get of a false start there from the Northfield Raiders.
Yep, that was a big ope.
Yeah, about 3 guys jumped there. I'm not sure exactly what happened, if they changed up the snap count or something. But it was bad from the Northfield Raiders, as that'll set them back far.
Yeah,
I'm assuming they changed up the snap count, and looked like the tight end and a tackle jumped. So that'll set the Raiders back. It's now going to be 3rd and 13 for the Northfield Raiders. Thompson in shotgun, running back to his left. And there's whistles blowing. Looks like this might be another false start on the Northfield Raiders. We'll see what this is. That's going to be another false start for the Northfield Raiders. Back-to-back false starts for the Raiders sets them out far.
That's no bueno.
That is no bueno. They're going to go back to their 40 now. They were at midfield, but back-to-back false starts sets them back 5 yards apiece. So it's going to be 2nd and long. 2nd and 18 for the Northfield Raiders. We'll see what they have for us here. Weird sequence there with 2 false starts in a row. We'll see him probably clean this up here. Thompson in shotgun. He'll take it, drop back. Looking deep to the left side. Double coverage. Overthrows everyone. He was 5 yards clear of the closest Raiders receiver and about 3 yards clear of 2 Owatonna DBs. I think he made the decision to throw it to Kaiser there, then realized that he was in double coverage, so he just kind of put a little extra on it there at the end to try to get it incomplete. So if that was his plan, it works, but it's going to be 3rd and 18 from the Raiders' own 40-yard line.
With Cam's wheels, if in doubt, throw it.
Yeah, why not?
Throw it extra deep and see if Cam will outrun the DBs. So,
Exactly.
certainly, that's better than underthrowing it in this case.
2:57 here left in the third quarter. Raiders down 28-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. As we'll see what they have in store for us here. They need a big play if they really want to stay in this game. We'll see what they go for here. Thompson in shotgun, empty backfield. He'll drop back deep. He has defenders in his face. He throws it down to Kaiser, who catches it at the 35-yard line. What a play by Cam Kaiser. He fights for a few extra. He's going to be down at the 32. Great play by Cam Kaiser. He stopped down on it was a post route, but he just stopped right at the sideline there, and the defensive backs just kept running, and Thompson hit him perfectly. There was a blitzing linebacker in Thompson's face. He got the throw off great, as just a great play by the Northfield Raiders there. Sets them up with a nice first down in Owatonna's field. So it's going to be first down at the 34-yard line now. Raiders go all the way for a big gain there. Great throw by Seth Thompson. Thompson in shotgun now, running back to his left. Trips to his left. He'll take it. It's an option. Thompson's going to keep it. He has a hole. He's going to fight all the way up to the 20-yard line inside. Great run by Seth Thompson going up to the 19-yard line.
Yeah, that is a fantastic confidence there by.
That was a option there, and they covered Kaiser all the way out of the backfield. Thompson just used his wheels there, trusted himself, and spots him at the 18. So Raiders first down from the Owatonna 18-yard line. They got some momentum going here. Still down 28-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, but they are going here. Northfield has some life. Thompson on shotgun, Kaiser to his right. It's Prescott on the handoff. He'll fight, pick up about 5 yards. Logan Prescott with the gain. It'll be spotted as a 4-yard gain for the Raider junior running back. We saw him make some nice defensive plays in the New Prague game last week, as he is showing up here as a running back with a nice gain there. So second down and 6 from the Owatonna 14-yard line. Seth Thompson on a shotgun, running back to his left. Raiders moving around, getting situated still. Thompson's going to take it, drop back. Throw into the end zone for Geiger, and it's incomplete. Just overthrows him. Geiger tried to go up, fight the defender for it. I think if he kept running instead of trying to go up right when he did, it would have been caught. But almost a great play. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Raiders from the Owatonna 14-yard line. It was a post route to Geiger there. The DB jumped up early, so Geiger jumped up a little early, and it was just overthrown in both of them.
Yeah. Geiger did jump a little bit early there, and it was overthrown. So I don't know if Geiger was trying to draw pass interference a little bit there.
It's definitely a weird play there, and I don't blame Geiger for jumping when he did. Either way, Thompson's going to be in shotgun, running back to his left and behind him. He'll take it, drop back. Throws the little swing to Kaiser, who was brought down by Owatonna's linebacker. What a play, bringing him down immediately. And a clean tackle for a loss of about 5, trying to hit Kaiser on that swing.
Very nice tackle by the Huskies. Davidson, their linebacker, as you mentioned.
Linebacker.
Yep, as you mentioned, able to catch Cam Kaiser in the right-hand flat.
So Raiders going to have 4th and 14. They are lining up to go for this one here. As a field goal doesn't really help them that much. They do need to run a play. There is 17 seconds left in the game, 10 on the play clock. Thompson out of shotgun, running back to his left. 2 receivers out wide to his left. He's going to drop back to pass. Throw into the left side. It is tipped up, almost caught on the tip, but it falls incomplete. Raiders going to turn it over on downs. It looks like he was trying to find Geiger there on a post. It tipped up out of his hands. Devontae almost came down with it, but just couldn't, as it falls incomplete. Northfield turnover on downs as Owatonna takes over from their own about 22-yard line.
Yep, nice attempt there by Northfield. Good job by Thompson to target Geiger. And like you said, it was Geiger tipped it up in the air, and Novotny almost had it right at the goal line, but it's just out of his reach.
So Ginski had a shotgun now, running back to his left, trips to his right, motions receiver towards his left a little bit. He'll hand it off to Sletton, who's going to the right side, trying to find that right side hole. He picks up about 5 yards. So a 5-yard gain for Brennan Sletton on the ground. It's going to be 2nd and 5. That's the end of the third quarter here at Owatonna High School. Raiders down 28-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. We're going to take an ad break. Be back here on KYMN Radio and NorthfieldLive.com.
Northfield Insurance offers more than just home and auto. They offer business insurance, health insurance, life insurance, and bonds as well. They have a combined 147 years of experience across 6 employees to make sure that you are getting the best possible insurance for your exact needs. Not only will they protect what's yours, they'll make sure that you're cared for like family. Find out how you can get the right insurance for you at nfldins.com or by calling 507-645-8861. Northfield Insurance Agency. They've got you covered.
We all know Thomas Gardens offers a wide range of fresh, locally grown veggies, sweet corn, and garlic. Now you can get ready for the fall season at Thomas Gardens with fall flowers and straw bales. They have seeds, topsoil, and worm castings. Grab some locally made maple syrup, honey, and jam. Check them out on Facebook, then stop by. Open 9 to 6, Monday through Saturday, and Sunday 10 to 4. To shop from a local family business, Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield.
And we're back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Raiders down 28-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard on defense as the Owatonna Huskies have 2nd and 5 from their own 27-yard line. We'll see what the Raiders have here for us in the fourth quarter. They have shown a little more momentum here in the second half, but they need to stop Owatonna here if they really want a good shot at this one. Ginski had a shotgun. He's going to drop back. Quick completion there. It's going to be a Owatonna first down. It's just a quick completion to the tight end there as Owatonna is just chipping away, as that's all they need to do here if they want to hold on. But Northfield, they've always this season played a little off. They've given them a nice cushion, which has really come back to bite them in a lot of games, especially in that New Prague game. It almost came back and cost them the game, and they're doing it again here. Ginski had a shotgun, running back to his left. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. He'll take it, drop back to pass. It's a quick pass, completed at the 40-yard line before being dragged down. Gain of about 7 yards on that one. So it's going to be 3rd and 3 for Owatonna. Charlie Becker on the tackle. We'll see what the Northfield Raiders have for us here. Ginski has just been finding those wide open curl routes in the Northfield defense, taking advantage of it here in the fourth quarter. Ginski had a shotgun. Running back to his left. Trips to his right. As he'll motion receiver to his left. He'll take it. Hand it off to the running back, Sletton, who has a hole. He's past midfield and tackled at about the 45-yard line. Brendan Sletton with the big gain. Picking up another Huskies first down into Northfield territory. He has been great on the ground so far today. Charlie Becker on the tackle for that one. As we'll see what the Northfield Raiders have for us on defense.
Yeah, sorry I'm not talking here. I've got some other stuff happening back in Northfield at KYMN that I'm trying to navigate here.
Always something. Well, yeah. Ginski in shotgun, running back to his left, trips to his right. We'll see what the Northfield Raiders have for us here. Ginski takes a snap, hands it off to Sletton up the middle. He's got about 8 yards on that one. Northfield just doesn't really have an answer so far for Brennan Sletton, which has really been a surprise, as that run defense has been a big strength of this team so far this season. But Owatonna being able to move the ball a lot, Northfield having to keep him honest through the air, costing him that run defense. We'll see what the Owatonna Huskies have for us here on 2nd and 2 from the Northfield 37-yard line. Sletton in shotgun, running back to his left. Trips to his right again, as it has been this entire drive. He motions receiver to his left a little bit. Hand off to Sletton, go to the right side, as he will be just a few inches short of that first down, it looks like. So 3rd and inches for the Owatonna Huskies here after the play. I believe Logan Prescott credited for the tackle on that one. So we'll see if the Raiders are able to stop him here on 3rd and inches. Sletton out of shotgun. Running back to his left, trips to his right. They will wait a little bit. Let the play clock go down a little bit. It's a snap. Hand off to get to Sletton. Runs up the middle. First down, Huskies up to the 32-yard line. We'll see if the Raiders can stop them now after this Huskies first down. Huskies up 28-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. They have just been running it down Northfield's throats here in the fourth quarter, and it has been working so far. They have had a slow drive, killing a lot of clock. We are already down to less than 8:30 left here in the game. Raiders down 28-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Owatonna looking to punch their ticket to the state tournament. Northfield looking to come back. Ginski had a shotgun, running back to his left. 2 receivers out to his left. 1 receiver out wide to the right on the right hash. He'll hand it off to his running back, and he will be stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Jamie Lazowski on the carry there. They'll give him a 2-yard gain there. Logan Prescott on the tackle. There was a Raider in the backfield who just couldn't wrap up.
Henry Weber was standing right there, like waiting for the handoff. But then he just kind of stepped away from him, and so Henry didn't end up with a tackle. But
he was right there.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was there.
Henry's a sophomore.
Henry is a sophomore. Yeah. He'll be a force to be reckoned with for years to come.
Yeah, Coach talked about him in the pregame interview that we did this morning.
Ginski had a shotgun, running back to his left, 2 receivers out to his left. He'll take a drop back to pass, go to his right. He completes it to the curl, who breaks a tackle, and he picks up a few extra there, going up to the Raiders' 17-yard line.
Yep, nice little 5-yard curl route.
Raiders playing off yet again as they are just slowly driving down the field here. Raiders not having an answer for those short plays so far.
Is that who that is?
Charlie Becker, I believe, was on the tackle there. He has been on quite a few tackles here on this drive. Ginski in shotgun, running back to his left, trips to his right. Motions receiver to his left. Takes it, hands off to his running back, who runs towards the right. He picks up quite a few. About a 9-yard gain there for Brennan Sletton.
Yep.
He has been running all over this Northfield team today.
Oakland and Groutman in on the tackle there.
So nice job by them. 7 minutes left in this game. Raiders down 28-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Owatonna killing this clock here in the fourth quarter. Northfield needs to get that energy up if they really want to come back here. They need to get something going. They need a play or a stop or something.
Pick 6 would be good.
Yeah, it would always be good, especially now. Ginski got a shotgun, running back to his left, trips to his right. Motions receiver towards his left a little bit. Hand off to Sletton, running to the right side. He's got the first down up inside the 5-yard line. Brennan Sletton picks up the first down. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Owatonna Huskies, right at the 5-yard line. Geiger on the tackle there.
The Raiders have been very tough inside the red zone all year.
Especially today, they have a red zone stop and almost a red zone stop, but we'll see what they have for us here at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal for the Owatonna Huskies. This is the Class 1-5A section championship game. Winner will advance to the state tournament. Owatonna leading 28-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard with 6 minutes left to go in the game. Ginski out of shotgun. Trips to his right, running back to his left. Motions receiver towards his left. Takes a snap, hands it off. It's Sletton up the middle, untouched, into the end zone. Huskies score yet again. That could be the dagger as they increase their lead. He was touched at about the 1-yard line, but it was just an arm there, as Raiders have been unable to stop that running attack here in the fourth quarter. Huskies now up 34-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, pending an extra point. We'll see what the Raiders have for us here as Owatonna out for their extra point. So we'll see what they have for us here. Owatonna lining up their extra point. Northfield down 34-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, pending this extra point. 5:47 left to go in this game. As they line up their extra point, snap holds good, and it's good. Owatonna now up 35-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard here in the fourth quarter at Owatonna High School. You're listening on KYMN Radio or here on NorthfieldLive.com.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
Valley Auto House has been offering automotive repair services to Northfield and the surrounding area since 1926. Our friendly staff will be able to assist you with any automotive-related issues you may be experiencing, including collision repair and hail damage. We service many different makes and models and will help you get back on the road quickly. Visit us at valleyautohouse.net. Valley Auto House opens 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at Highway 3 South in Northfield, or find us at valleyautohouse.net.
Well, we're back here at Owatonna High School. 5:47 left in this game as Owatonna goes to kick off. It's a line drive to the right side. Kaiser picks it up at about the 12-yard line. He's running up the middle, and he will be eventually brought down at about the 27-yard line of the Northfield Raiders. Raiders down 35-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. We'll see what they have in store for us here.
Yep, it's definitely go time.
Yes, it is.
For our Northfield Raiders.
So 5:40 left here in the game as Northfield needs to mount a big comeback. Down 29 with 5:40 here left in the game. We'll see what they have in store for us.
Fairly clean game overall. Not a lot of penalties. Northfield did have those back-to-back.
Yeah. That's really been it besides
start penalties, but
besides the DPI early in the game on Owatonna. Thompson in shotgun, running back to his right. He'll take it, drop back deep, rolling out to his right, throw into his right, completed to Jake Geiger at the 40-yard line, who fights up to about the 45. Good completion there from Thompson to Geiger there for Raiders first down.
Nice drag route there by Geiger coming from the near side, runs all the way across the field, and that's where you're just outrunning the coverage there. There's a guy that was obviously signed to cover him, but Geiger's got those wheels. He's going to outrun him and got some good space. Good defense there by Owatonna to just to realize he was outrun, so he kind of cut the corner to be able to maintain and keep Geiger from taking off for a touchdown.
Raiders from their own 46-yard line. Thompson drops back in shotgun. He completes it there on the flat to Kaiser, but he is stuffed right at about the line of scrimmage on that little flat there. Jamie Lazowski on the tackle there of Cam Kaiser. He right at back of the line of scrimmage, the 46-yard line of the Northfield Raiders. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 with 5:07 and ticking left in this game. Raiders down 35-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Thompson in shotgun. Running back to his right. Two receivers to his right. He'll drop back to pass. Good block by Cam Kaiser there in the backfield. His throw is completed on the corner there on the post to Jake Geiger coming out of the slot on the right side. He just beats his DB, and a great job by Seth Thompson to find him there.
Yep. Yeah, very good route there by Geiger, going to a flag route on the far right-hand side and coming back, curling back for the ball right at the very end to prevent that DB from picking it off.
Yeah, nice deep out there. So Raiders going to take over from the Owatonna 37-yard line. We'll see what they have for us here. Thompson out of shotgun, running back to his left. He'll take it, drop back to pass. He has to step on the pocket. He's going to take off, and he will be eventually forced out of bounds after about a gain of 4.
Yeah, that pocket closed quick.
That pocket closed quick. It closed in the back end. Thompson was forced to run up outside. He was eventually forced out. So a gain of 4 for Seth Thompson. We'll see what the Raiders have for us here.
Yeah, Seth grabbing the play from the far sideline.
2nd and 6, 4:13 here left in this game. Raiders down 35-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Raiders trying to climb back into this one. We'll see what the Northfield Raiders have for us here. Thompson out of shotgun, running back to his right. 2 receivers out wide to the left, 1 to the right.
Ooh.
And that is a big jump there. Obvious false start there for the Northfield Raiders as just about everyone jumped. So
yeah.
That's going to be a false start for the Raiders yet again.
We had one receiver that was 5 yards downfield before that.
Yeah, the slot receiver on the left side was running deep into his route.
Yeah.
So not what the Raiders were intending there. We'll see what they have for us here. Now backed up to 3rd and 11. Or 2nd and 11, excuse me. Thompson out of shotgun. Running back to his right. Motions receiver towards his left. He's going to roll out to his right a little bit. Step back, step up. As there's a flag coming in, and Thompson takes a hit, but he picks up about 3-4 yards. We'll see what this flag is.
That's in the area of holding.
That definitely looks like a hold.
Yep.
Definitely looks like a hold flag, but Thompson picks up about 5 with his legs, if that's clean, or if it's without the penalty there, I should say. We'll see what this call is. Holding offense. That's holding on the offense there for the Northfield Raiders. It's going to be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. We'll see where they spot him here.
Hey, they got the mics for the referees working.
Yeah, it's nice. We can hear it. I'm assuming that broadcast can't hear it, but it's from the spot of the foul, and it was pretty deep in the backfield there, so we'll see where they end up putting this. They're going to put him at the 49-yard line.
Yeah.
That's something. Northfield killing themselves here on this drive. Now at about midfield, Thompson drops back to pass out of shotgun. He is sacked. Owatonna, what a pass rush they have had today. Getting into that backfield, taking down Seth Thompson, not letting him do anything through the air as he is sacked by Owatonna. It's going to be 3rd and forever.
Yeah, they're definitely backed up into a big hole here. Now it's 3rd and 26 or so.
Yep, 3rd and 26 from their own 46-yard line. We'll see what the Northfield Raiders have for us here. Trying to get this big play, or it is definitely 4th down territory at this stage in the game.
Oh, absolutely.
With 3:15 left in the game, down 35-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. So we'll see what they have for us here. Try to check out a chunk here and a chunk there. Thompson out of shotgun. Running back to his right. Motions receiver to his left. Drops back. Looking to pass. Steps up. Deep to Kaiser, who is double covered and incomplete. Kaiser just couldn't get past the DB to get to that ball. We slowed down Kaiser trying to get around him. Lost a bunch of momentum, and it falls incomplete. Raiders obviously going for this one. There is 2:56 left in this game. Northfield needs a big gain. It's 4th and 26 from their own 46-yard line, down 35-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Yeah, they certainly do need to play here. There's no doubt about it. This is the season right here.
Absolutely, this is.
You don't convert here, it's
over.
It's over.
Yeah.
Yep.
Northfield needing to do something here. We'll see what they come up with. Thompson out of shotgun. Running back to his left. He takes it, low snap, drop back. Going to uncork a deep ball. Looking for Geiger, who almost brings it down, but it's forced incomplete by Owatonna. Northfield's going to turn it over on downs with 2:47 left in the game, down 35-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Yeah, nice route by Geiger. Nice pass. A little bit underthrown there.
Yeah,
by Seth, but that was a long chuck there for Seth going all the way to the far corner. It's still a long, Seth's got a great arm. And Geiger came back for it, jumped. Owatonna was all over him, but ball bounces around off of his pads and lands incomplete.
Yep, so Owatonna is going to take over on offense and milk this clock out. Raiders still have all their timeouts left. Down 35-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard with 2:47 left on the game, though. Owatonna is going to come out. Ginsky has a running back to his left, trips to his right. Heel motion receiver towards his left. And take the snap, hand it off to the running back, Sletton, who picks up about 4 yards on that gain.
Noah Trulson is the quarterback, and he handed off
Noah Trulson is in at quarterback here. He is a senior, getting his reps here in the section championship game. Noah Ackerman on the tackle. As
we're getting the seniors on the field.
Yep, seniors coming out on the field. It makes sense. It's what should be happening here. Raiders down 35-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard with 2:20 left on the game. We're trying to find all the seniors out on the field, but here we are. Owatonna, quarterback, out of shotgun, running back to his left, trips to his right. The motion receiver over towards his left. He will hand it off to his running back, and he will find a little bit of a hole, pick up quite a few there, all the way up to the Northfield 39-yard line. Geiger on the tackle there. 1:50 and taking left on this game clock. Raiders down 35-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, as Northfield will not be taking their timeouts. Owatonna talking about what play they're going to run here, as Owatonna will take home their well-deserved victory. They played great tonight, as they're getting their seniors out here. Up 35-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard with 1:20 left to go. The first down here will do it if they get it. Hands it off to the running back, who is stuffed.
That's going to be close.
It's going to be close. We'll see if they spot him, but it does look like he was going to be just short.
Looks like short, a yard short.
Yep, so it's going to be 4th and 1. We'll see what Owatonna does here. Under a minute left here. Seth Riley on the tackle there, one of the Northfield seniors. 35-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, 50 seconds left. Owatonna looking like they're going to run a play. Makes sense here.
Yeah, they need to run one.
Yep, they need one more play, but it is 4th and 1. Trips to the right, running back to his right. Quarterback motions receiver towards his left. He will pitch it out to his right, who will pick up the first down to end the game. That's the last play of the game here. Owatonna takes home, or keeps a 35-6 win on the Heritage Bank scoreboard over our Northfield Raiders in the Section 1-5A championship game. Unfortunate loss to the Northfield Raiders, as they just couldn't climb back after a big deficit they dug themselves into in the first half. Owatonna waves goodbye to Northfield here as they send them home. Owatonna will advance to the state tournament and up against either St. Thomas or Bloomington Jefferson, whoever wins that game. But for now, Northfield will take the loss here, go home. It was a great season from our Northfield Raiders. We'll be taking an ad break, be back with our post-game recap to discuss this loss to the Owatonna Huskies here on KYMN Radio and NorthfieldLive.com.
Start your morning with the KYMN Morning Show. This is Jeff Johnson. Join me each weekday from 6 to 9 a.m. when I talk with local people making news. Rich Larson has the area's most comprehensive and up-to-date newscasts. Weather specialist Bob Matheson will have your forecast. And Tim McNiff joins us for news with a side of sports. Find out what's happening in your community by listening to 95.1 FM, AM 1080, or online at kymnradio.net. KYMN 95 The One.
Northfield Live doesn't just provide game coverage. We provide opportunities for Northfield youth to showcase, learn, and experience many aspects of media. This opportunity gives students a chance to get real-life experience and build their writing skills. Working at Northfield Live isn't just about the on-screen coverage. The reports and stories about games, athletes, and coaches are just as important as broadcasting the game itself. If you or someone you know might be interested in learning how to write stories about local high school sports, we encourage you to call, text, or email us at the Northfield Live page anytime. From all of us at Northfield Live, go Raiders!
When your carpets, upholstery, and floors look dirty and stained, call the professionals at Service Master by Ayat. Service Master has been an industry leader for more than 20 years and have proven cleaning products to remove even the toughest stains and get the winter weather out of your carpets and floors. Eliminate dirt and grime from your carpet, hardwood, tile, and laminate floors. When you're in need of cleaning, demand the yellow van and call Service Master by Ayat today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
And we're back here for our Service Master by Ayat post-game recap. When disaster strikes, demand the yellow van. Raiders go into Owatonna for the section championship game, but fall 35-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. An unfortunate loss there. Raiders just they went down early, couldn't ever quite come back as Owatonna takes home the victory and sends Northfield home. But it was a great game. I mean, all things considered, Northfield definitely looked a lot better in the second half. And really just a fantastic season from our Northfield Raiders. We had a lot of great wins, some bad losses, but a great team for this Northfield Raiders. It's something to hang their hat on to make it this far into the season.
They really improved overall. They definitely improved throughout the season. Every team has injuries that they have to overcome in key ones, and Northfield was no different there with some big guys, both Austin Kep and Cam Milgren going down for the season with injuries fairly early. Of course, we had Rauk out for a good chunk, and we also had Newberg out for a big chunk as well. So, but the rest of the guys kept stepping up and getting better. That's what you really want to do, and it's a great thing to be learning to don't quit, don't give up, and they made it all the way to the section championship game, and congratulations to Owatonna Huskies on another great year, and your bid to the state tournament.
Yeah, and we would like to thank all of our seniors, obviously, and all of our team for a great season. Obviously, some rough losses, but also some great wins against like Faribault, Tartan, all great wins, great memories for this Northfield team as they have plenty to hang their hats on. It's definitely not nothing to make it all the way to the section championship game. Even though it's not the ending we hoped for, it was a great season. So thank you to all of our seniors, all of our captains, our entire roster here at Northfield High School. It's not the ending we wanted, but we will stay strong. We will see you next year for Raider football, and we will have Raider hockey
soon.
Basketball next week. Raider
hockey. Girls hockey starts soon. Yeah. I got to look at the schedule. Yeah, I see I have one on the schedule, but I'm not sure we're doing that one or not. I'll have to look a little bit closer.
Yeah. Well, we will see you later here on KYMN and NorthfieldLive.com. Keep up with our schedule on NorthfieldLive.com and on our socials at Northfield Live. And from all of us, thank you for a great season and have a great night.